Oh, hey guys. What's up? Sorry, I'm a little light, Crazy day. Not getting much sleep lately. Okay, so. Oh, hi everybody. Hold on, let me check the comments. Hey Missy, my actual letter. Collector, yeah, I'm glad I was looking for the other chat. I saw you at the beginning. I was gonna ask if I would like to share your stuff sometimes. I didn't realize you had stuff uploaded till the other day. But yeah, we'll definitely I want to talk about that. Uh, hey Wolfpack, Scott, Collector, Wyatt. Hey Wyatt, how are you? Um Hey Sarah, El Kim, Laura. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first, guys, just because the interview I want to play. So we're gonna look at the first day we're gonna look at is the 28th. So it was 5 days after her arrest. So she does this interview where she's talking and it's hard to hear. So there's 4 pages I want to read that talks about what happens in that interview, just so then when we do listen to it, you could hear it better because you already kind of know the basics. It doesn't go through every single thing, but it kind of gives the basics of what she says. So when we do listen, you'll be able to like hear it better what she's saying. So and then we'll listen to that drive through because that's all in the same day. So the interview, she's eating with him, talking to him, then they go on that drive and it kind of explains more about that drive is why also because I watched that drive before I read this or watched the interview, so it makes more sense what they were trying to figure out. Okay, so let me read. Hey, it's just me. No, she did say that. That's what I want to talk. So that's what I was talking about yesterday. I was like, did it come up in court and I just missed it? This interview, which I'm going to read, and then we'll listen. She says, well, let's just read it. I'll show you. So that's what I was telling you. Did you guys remember that coming up in the trial at all? And I just missed it. Does anybody remember her? Did they bring up the interview that she said that she killed 6 to 8 men before Shad? Because I did it. So when I read that the other day, that's what I was talking about yesterday. I'm like, what the heck, dude? There's something I got to ask you guys. Did I miss that? Yeah, she says it in this. Okay, so let's read it. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, I put makeup on it. That's why, guys. It looks just as bad today. Maybe it's getting a little bit better, but I try to put this cover up stuff on it so it looks better. It doesn't look as red, but that's only because I put something over it. It's if I didn't have it on, it would look a lot worse, but it's okay. Okay, so like I said, I don't know if this is true that she did, but she says it. So hold on, we'll get to it. Let me read the 4 pages first. Oh, you guys, we got the air fixed. So I'm turning this off. Our air got fixed today. Okay, so I don't need that on. Let's see how cool it stays. So does it sound even better without it? It should. Okay. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. Here we go. So I'm gonna do the document first. Like I said, it's only 4 pages. I'm gonna read and then we'll watch it. Like I said, I don't know how good we'll be able to hear. That's why I wanted to read this first. So it talks about this interview that we're gonna be reading. And you know how they give summaries of what is said. So, okay, let me share this. All right. Mm-hmm. Why is that? I don't want that in there. Okay. Okay. On 2/28/2022, myself, Detective Scanlon, went and picked up Taylor Schabusiness from the Brown County Jail and transported her to the Green Bay Police Department, where she was placed into an interview room 2. The purpose was to ask Schabusiness some follow-up questions in reference to this investigation. During the interview, Schabusiness was allowed breaks and provided with food and drinks. I did explain to Taylor that I had some follow-up questions for her, but prior to asking any questions, I was going to advise her of her Miranda rights. Okay, so remember, this is 5 days after her arrest. I then read Taylor her Miranda rights using a department Miranda form. I asked Taylor if she understood her rights, and she said she did. I then asked Taylor if she would be willing to answer questions or make a statement. She stated that she would. When I attended the autopsy, I asked Dr. Tranchilda if there were any questions he wanted me to ask Taylor. Dr. Tranchita, was Tranchita, I think, or Tranquita maybe, stated that he would be interested to know if Taylor had any prior experiences as a butcher or was a deer hunter. I did ask Taylor these questions, and she stated that she had no such experience. I also started off asking Taylor what else did she remember about the incident with, I'm sure it's Shad. Taylor stated that that night is like a blur to her. And when she reflects back on it, she sees herself acting in the third person. I asked Taylor about the time when she said that Shad's mother had come into the basement with the cat and what she do. Taylor said at first she did not remember in that blank, but she was not sure. I asked Taylor if she tried to hide anything. Taylor said that she was probably lying on the bed next to Shad and that she would have tried to cover up Shad. Taylor then said she did not, or she did have contact with Shad's mother if it was a blur as to what they talked about. I asked Taylor if she ever used a cell phone while she was in Shad's mother's basement. I advised Taylor that I had received some information that she might have been heard talking on the phone. Taylor said that she didn't remember talking to anyone on the phone, but if she did, it would have been with Serena Thompson, who is a friend of Taylor and Shad's. I asked Taylor if she did have a cell phone, and she stated that she did. I asked her where would the cell phone be, and she said that she had left it in her apartment on Eastman Ave. Taylor described the phone as being a black Motorola E6. Taylor also stated that there would be a blue Motorola phone in her bedroom, but she no longer uses it because the screen went black. I asked Taylor if she had a phone with her on blank, and she said she thought she did. I asked Taylor her phone number, and she stated it was blank, but she did not have a cell service provider and that she could only use Wi-Fi. Taylor made comments that this might sound weird, but she felt that she might have been framed. I asked Taylor if she still remembered choking Shad, and she said that she did have blood on her hands. Taylor kept saying that was weird, and she did not elaborate as to why she thought she could have been framed. It should be noted that as the interview continued, Taylor continued to remember events about her killing and dismemberment of Shad. I asked Taylor about comments about, and there's a big chunk of redaction. I made a comment that she had said that she had been using drugs or that could affect her memory. Taylor stated that since our last interview, she has been able to sleep a lot as she had not gotten much sleep before. I then directed a line of questioning to Taylor about what she had been planning on doing with blank. I asked Taylor if she remembered, and of course a bunch is redacted because that's their love redacting this stuff. Detective Scanlon asked Taylor to describe more about the people who were taking photos of her. Taylor described the vehicle as being a car with a Turtle Clan plate that was parked on the street behind her minivan. Taylor said she asked them what they were doing, and she told them to get out of here, and they left. I asked Taylor if she remembered what time it was, blank, and she stated that it was during the day or early evening. I asked Taylor if she had left the basement at any other time. Taylor said when she would go upstairs to get a knife, Taylor said that she was planning on taking the body with her, but she kept on nodding out. And then there's a bunch redacted. And she said, I asked Taylor if she had done this before, referring to cutting up a body. And her response was not like this. During the interview, and then there's some stuff redacted. During the interview, Detective Scanlon also asked Taylor if she had cleaned the floor in the basement on blank. Taylor said that she did, and she also used bleach wipes to clean up. Taylor also said she moved the bed in the basement and used a squeegee to clean the shower in the basement. Detective Scanlon had also asked Taylor if she cleaned up because she did not want to get caught. Taylor said she did clean up and blank because she needed to get the body out, or how else would she get away with killing Chad? Taylor made the comment that Shad was a larger guy and she had to get him out of there or his mom would find out he was dead. At one point, I also told Taylor that I was trying to figure out why she would have dismembered Chad. Taylor said that it had been a while since she last killed someone, like over a year, and that her body wanted to do it. Taylor made it seem like she went crazy because it had been a while. I then started a line of questioning about where she had lived in the past. The purpose of these questions was because Taylor had stated that she had killed 6 to 8 other males. Taylor said that she moved to Green Bay area when she was 11 years old. Taylor stated that she did go to high school here in the area, but that she also went to high school in Texas when she was living with her grandparents. Taylor said that she had been in Temple, Texas since September 2021 until earlier this year when she returned to Green Bay. Taylor stated that prior to living in Temple, Texas, her grandparents lived in Cotulla, Texas, and that was where she was partially went to high school. I asked Taylor if she had any relatives somewhere, and she said that she has relatives on her dad's side in Chicago area that she would visit. I asked Taylor if she had ever been to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and she stated that she did when she would pass through it. It was established that Taylor lived in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Cotulla, Texas, where she partially went to high school, and then in Temple, Texas recently. And then there's some redacted. When I had originally interviewed Taylor, and during this interview, she had mentioned that she was responsible for the death of 6 to 8 other men. Taylor went on to explain that she would go to bars to meet men. While in the bar, she would talk with them and look into their personality, determine how drunk they were, and what they would want to do, and what she would want to do. Taylor said that she would look for guys that were caring and would please her. Taylor said that she would go back to the male's house or apartment where they would engage in sex acts and take drugs. I asked Taylor if strangulation was ever involved in the sex acts, and she said sometimes. While at the residence, she would have the male overdose on heroin. Taylor explained that this can consist of her bringing powder heroin and passing it off as cocaine. Taylor said she would have the male take a larger amount and she would fake doing a line of drugs. Taylor also stated that she would bring a syringe with her preloaded with a high amount of heroin, and then she would inject the male with heroin after they would pass out. At one point, Taylor brought up the fact that she is a necrophiliac, as she likes to have sexual contact with dead bodies. I shouldn't have said that word. Shoot. Triggered. That's really going to knock me into. Wasn't thinking. But anyway, yeah, so she likes to have sex with dead bodies. Okay. Taylor also said she liked to listen to the male's heartbeat. Taylor stated that after the person died, she would have sexual contact with them and cuddle with their body. Taylor went on to explain that she would reclothe the male, clean him up if the male had any purge or urinated themselves. Taylor also stated that she would make a copy of their house key, then lock the place up from the outside when she would leave, and then she would throw away the key. Taylor said she would do these things to make it look like the male died of a drug overdose. Now, think about how many drug overdoses happened. So I know some people are probably thinking, well, they would know because there'd be murders. No, they wouldn't. There's so many drug overdoses. These are looked at as drug overdoses. This could very well have happened. She is detailing these descriptions to details of how she did this. I think it could be true. And to them, they're never going to be able to find these people because to them, these are drug overdoses. There's thousands of drug overdoses in every city. She would have to name a specific places to find which ones because they all look like drug overdoses. Dude, I think this could be true. I don't know. What do you guys think so far? I asked Taylor if there's any particular race of men that she would target. Taylor stated that she would target white, Hispanic, and black males, but stated that she never targeted an Asian male. I asked Taylor if she liked to keep any mementos, like property of the victim, or take photos, and she said she would not usually, but she did say she took a watch from someone once. Taylor would also later describe cutting a finger off one of the males. I asked Taylor where would these deaths happen, and Taylor stated that they happened in Green Bay, Texas, Chicago, Milwaukee, and she started when she was 16 years old. I'm just trying to see what people are commenting. Sorry. Yeah, you could definitely pull this off. This is planned, like to make it look like a drug overdose. Make a copy of the key. Therefore, when people go in, they say, well, no, there's no sign of entry. Nobody left and the door's still locked. Oh, this is the only key. Yep. That guy didn't leave. He must have, died and he just died. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it would have looked like a drug overdose. Now, besides the finger missing, they would have a guy with a finger missing, but dude, I mean, they have to figure out who. I think is definitely a possible scenario. She knows she's doing too many details. I mean, she could be lying. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to throw it off as lying 100%. Medical examiner said the bodies was almost drained of blood. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Where are we at? I tried to get more specific details about when or where Taylor killed the males. Taylor said that her memories of the events were blurry and she could not come up with the names of the bars she would meet the males at, with exception stating that the Crown and Common Bar in Green Bay could be one of them. Taylor also could not remember locations as to where the males lived. But if she's all high on drugs, I mean, would you remember years ago? You're 16 years old, you're on drugs. I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't know if I'd remember. It depends, I guess. I mean, I would never kill anybody. So, but I'm saying, like, if I was partying at a house, like really high or whatever, would I remember where those houses were when I was, because I can't even remember now. Taylor stated that the first time happened when she was 16 years old and was the result of an actual overdose death. Taylor said she had been at a party when a male overdosed. Taylor said that it was when she realized that she liked to hold and do stuff with a dead body. Taylor said that this would have occurred when she was in high school in Green Bay. Taylor said that she was in a bed in a bedroom and the male was in a bed too. I asked Taylor if the male was her age and she said that he was older. I asked Taylor how did she meet the male. Taylor said that she met him through a coworker at Sonic when she worked there. I asked Taylor if she remembered where the house was located. Was it in Green Bay or outside of Green Bay? Taylor then said it was not in Green Bay, but in Cotulla, Texas. Detective Scanlon tried to clarify with Taylor where she was. Taylor said that she was confused, but that it occurred in Texas, but she was not sure. While answering the questions, Taylor did take pauses when answering and seemed reluctant to answer the questions. I asked Taylor if the Sonic she referred to is in Texas, and she said it was, and she was living with her grandparents at the time. I asked Taylor if she had dismembered anybody. Taylor stated that she did take the ring finger of a guy that she really liked. Taylor said this happened in Cotulla, Texas, but she also said it happened in San Antonio, Texas. Taylor said that the male was Hispanic, he had a beard, and he died of an overdose of powder heroin. Taylor thought this could have occurred in 2017, but she was not sure. Taylor told us that sometime in the fall, she did not know a year, she was carrying a bottle of tequila and hitchhiking. Taylor said that she was picked up by a black male and they went to his apartment. Taylor described the male as being a larger black male driving a black truck. She was not sure if it was a pickup truck or not. Taylor recalled the male's apartment was on the east side of Green Bay and that the building had 4 large white pillars in front of it, and that the male's apartment was on the first floor. Taylor said that they used cocaine that looked like Ajax because it had blue spots on it. Taylor said that the male had his own drugs and she thought it could have been fentanyl. Taylor said that when he went into the bedroom, she put more heroin in the line of drugs he was doing so he would overdose. Taylor said that she had went to Walmart on West Mason Street to get a key made. I asked Taylor how did she get there, and she said that she had taken the male's truck. Taylor recalled another time she was in Milwaukee. She met a male Hispanic who looked like Jesse Pinkman from the Breaking Bad television show. Taylor stated that the male had a 2-bedroom apartment with a game room in downtown Milwaukee with a balcony. Taylor stated that she had been driving through Milwaukee when she felt spontaneous. Taylor stated that she shot the male up with heroin after he passed out. Taylor also made mention that she went crazy and there was a lot of choking and scratching while they had sex. Taylor said that she was not sure if the male died or not because she had left. Taylor thought of another time she met a black male who was 34 to 38 years old in a bar on the east side of Green Bay. Taylor recalled going to the male's residence, which she described as being a smaller cabin in the woods, not too far outside of Green Bay. Taylor said that she brought heroin with her and the male did a heavy hit of line of heroin. At the end of the interview, I did obtain a written consent from Taylor to search a black Motorola E6 phone that would have been found on Eastman Ave. Also, again to note that during the interview, Taylor would take pauses between questions and make statements that she could remember a lot. Taylor was also asked if she felt any remorse for her actions, and she stated she did not. Detective Scanlon and I did transport Taylor back to jail. On the way, we attempted to have Taylor take us to the apartment building that she described as having white pillars. Taylor took us to the area of Schwartz and East Mason Street, but after driving around, she did not recognize or locate the building. Detective Scanlon's Axon camera was used to record the ride. So that's what they were looking for, guys. That's what I wanted to read. So they were looking for the one guy that she injected, right? This one right here, where the weight pillars. Where is it? Is this the Jesse Pink one? No, it's this one. Wait, hold on. I want to find the one there actually. Smaller. I think it was up here. Right here. This is the one they were trying to look for. The one where she was carrying on. Yeah. So this one, Taylor told us that sometime in the fall, she did not know a year. Wait, she was carrying. Hold on, maybe it's not. Yeah, right here. So she was carrying, where is it? Hold on, where am I at? A bottle of tequila and hitchhiking. Taylor said she picked up a black male. They went to his apartment. Taylor described the male as being a larger black male driving a black truck. She was not sure of the pickup truck. She recalled the male's apartment was on the east side of Green Bay. The building had 4 large white pillars in front of it, and that the male's apartment was on the first floor. Taylor said they had used cocaine, what looks like Ajax, but because it had blue spots in it. Taylor also said she and the male did have sex. Taylor said the male had his own drugs and thought it could have been fentanyl. And when he went to the bathroom, she put more heroin in it. So that would be murder. I mean, she put more heroin than what he was going to do. And that's the apartment they were looking for because it's in the area and they were trying to find it, I guess, to see if they could find, was there a death there that happened of a drug overdose that happened at this apartment, since you remember kind of maybe where it's at, and see if it lines up, but she couldn't find it. Anyway. Which, I mean, come on. I don't know. When was this? I mean, I don't know, just because she couldn't find it, if that means it didn't happen. I don't know. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Let's try to see if we can make out her saying that in the interview then. And then we'll watch the car ride after that. But let's watch this interview that she said it in. Okay. Actually, though, I do want to do a poll. I want to see how many believe it right now. Just out of curiosity, how many thinks it. And I know you don't know. I mean, nobody can say for sure, but like what you're feeling right now, if you think that she could have done that. If it's true, what she's saying. I'm just curious. I just keep it quick. Okay. All right. Maybe, Wyatt. You never know. I mean, it could be all. Hi, Donna. She could be bragging or fantasizing or confessing she's so crispy. That's true. It does. You're right. It does make it hard. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Oh, I saw the trial. Yeah, I know. I saw it. Okay, Collector. Interesting. So Collector actually does talk to her. So you do think maybe for one other person? I think some of these are like so detailed, like, and she already has it down, like how she would do it. I would say yes, I believe her. Maybe she's exaggerating the amount of people, but I believe some of these stories. Because I mean, she has it down, and like so specific of when she realized that she liked it, not on purpose. She's at a party, somebody dies on the bed, drug overdoses, and she realized there was something that attracted her to that. So she learned that. Like, it just seems like such a honest, like, she's, and she remembers, like, what was the first time. Like, it just seems like, it doesn't seem like it's made up to me. And I'm not saying Soul. I know she sold food pogo. I know she like was acted crazy at the trial, but both could be true. It doesn't mean one is false and one's, both of those things could be true. She could have been putting on the craziness for her defense because she wants to try to get out of jail. So she could have been exaggerating her craziness in the trial, but it doesn't mean that what she's saying in this interview is not true. They both could be true, or they both could be false. I'm just saying one doesn't negate the other. All right, so let me find. Okay, here it is. Now, this is the hardest one to hear, you guys. We'll watch these other ones, but I want to watch this first. So I tried to make it loud, but I only could up it one time because the background noises is so bad because they have the, hold on, let me see if this is, yeah, I can't do this one. So that the background is so bad that even when I try to separate it, it's just the mic is so far from it that it's just, hopefully we'll be able to hear it good. That's why I wanted to read that first, because it is going to be kind of hard to hear, but we'll do our best. All right. I'm gonna have to fast. Look, she still has her from her finger being cut. I'm gonna have to. I should have made it in fast motion.
I'm gonna have this officer just patch it down as part of procedure and take those cuffs off. Yeah.
Hi there. If it turned face away from me. And then I didn't worry about it. No. No. It's up to you, right? Oh, yeah. The hand on top of your head for me. That hand on top of your head.
One thing on your power valve for you. The far side. Okay, my name's Dave, Technograph here. This is Tech Scanlon. I don't know if you remember, we did talk before. We just have, I guess, some more follow-up questions that some people have asked us to ask you. Like we talked to the medical examiner, the forensic pathologist who did the autopsy. We just had a couple questions that he wanted us to ask you too. Before I do all that though, I gotta do the Miranda rights thing again. Okay. Now you typed those rights to you before, right? The last time you were in here, I read up to it and you agreed to, right? So we're gonna go over them again, make sure you understand them again. And then once we get through that, obviously if you have any questions you want to ask us, we'll try to answer as best as we can. And we just have some more follow-up questions for you. Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult your lawyer before questioning and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before, during any questioning if you wish. And if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent anytime you wish, including during questioning. You understand these rights?
I understand.
Realizing that you have these rights, so you now willing to answer questions?
Yes.
So,
Thank you, Missy. I didn't get it. They're redacting that, so I'll just talk from it. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, Donna. Hey, kiddo. Sorry, I've been. Oh, it's okay. I understand. Life gets busy. It's good to see you, though. Oh, thank you, Donna. You're so sweet. Thank you. Willow, Ren, thank you. Soul Food Polo.
well, some of the things that
Oh, okay.
no,
Sorry.
seriousness that like the medical examiner asked me to ask you is do you
Thanks,
have
Sarah.
any experience like being a butcher or anything like that, and meat processing or deer hunting or anything like that?
No.
Does your eyes go up when they
He
said,
said that some of the stuff that he saw just made him think that maybe you had some past experience with that type of stuff. So, obviously, when we talked before, he told us what happened with in his mom's basement. One of the things we didn't really talk about too much, we talked about a little bit, is there a particular reason why?
My night's a blur.
Is it blurry?
Real big blur.
Okay.
so it's
What
big
do you
blur?
remember?
Oddly enough, I'll say this. I see myself doing it in third person.
Okay.
Weird, but I'm choking him out and everything, and then just ended in that process. It was blurred and long.
This would go over a course of quite a big period of time, right? Yeah. And you were in the basement the whole time?
Yes.
No, I think at one point you told me that I come downstairs with the cat.
The cat, yes.
What did you do with that? Well, do you remember where you were exactly in the basement? Okay. Was he, or do you remember?
I'm not. I'm not sure.
So you didn't try to hide or anything?
Just trying to cover him up a little.
Okay. But you never actually had any contact with his mom, voice contact, or?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about?
Everything was blurry.
That night or a different time? You talked to her.
That night. That was the only time I talked to her.
So yeah, she went downstairs, and was it, you remember if the lights were on or off, or was it during the day or during the night?
Lights were off. And then eventually I turned them on.
Did you ever talk to anybody on a phone, cell phone or something like that when you were in the basement?
No.
Because I know that, I think the mom and maybe the daughter recording who were in the female's voice down in the basement, and knew that his mom knew you were down there. Do you know who you ended up talking to?
I don't remember seeing anybody, but if it was anybody maybe Serena Thompson, if I had a cell phone.
That's who you would have talked to?
Yeah.
Who was that?
That's one of our friends, like, in our circle.
In your circle? Okay. Those are two?
Yes, they're like together right now.
Oh, were they boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
What's her name? Serena Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Where is she from?
Anybody?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You guys really can't hear. Man, I should have stopped it when. Okay, so when they asked about the process, the strangling, she said it was a blur. She said the dismemberment was long, felt long. It was a blur, and it felt like she was in third person. She said weirdly or oddly enough, it felt like I was in third person, which that's really not actually even that weird. I mean, you hear that a lot. People feel like they're in third person when they do things like that. So that's actually a pretty common thing. But so that's basically what she said. Now they're asking, like, did she use the phone? She said she called that girl, which we went over, when we were reading the interview. So yeah, I'll try to stop it here periodically and tell you some of the stuff how she's responding. Because I could actually hear it fine, but I know it doesn't come across in the live stream as clear.
you don't remember, or is that you saying if you did talk to somebody that would have who you would have talked to? You don't remember talking to anybody?
I don't remember it was a blur, but if it was anybody, I would assume because you guys got a hold of my phone.
Do you have a cell phone?
You guys have it in custody.
Was it at your apartment? You didn't have one on you when you were here. But I think there was one at your apartment in East Bay.
What kind of phone do you have? What's
Yeah,
your
I would be a Motorola E6.
Motorola E6?
Yeah,
And what color?
that's bad.
And is there a passcode?
So you would just use it if you had Wi-Fi.
Yes.
You said Motorola E6, right?
Correct.
Do you remember if you had?
I believe so.
You think so?
It also has my location on it, so.
Right. Well, we just want to make sure there's nobody else in the basement down there with you. Right?
Right. You know what's weird? Like, I know this sounds really odd, but like, I don't know. I don't even want to say it, but like, I can't think of it. Say it. I feel like I've been framed. But yeah. But it's weird though, right?
Yeah.
It like, I don't know.
You feel like you've been framed?
But yeah, it's really weird.
But you remember, at least right now in that third person, that you did choke them and then you did dismember them, right?
The blood was on my hands.
Yes.
But
On your toes.
yeah, I woke up. There should have been more blood on my clothes. It seemed like it.
I didn't look at them, but that's my understanding.
Okay, I'm pretty sure she said a dream, because every time she said that word, it was like hard to hear. So she kept saying, like, it might sound weird, like, but it felt like I was in a dream, I think she said, which that's not that weird though. So I don't know why she's like acting like that's a weird thing. That would be pretty common. Like, it felt like it was a dream. She was high on drugs, you did something like, of course, I'm sure that probably felt that way. But she also just said something else. What was it? I already forget. Hold on, let me rewind it a little bit.
You did dismember them, right?
The blood was on my hands.
Yes.
You did dismember, right? She said the blood was on my hands, and then she goes on to say, but there really wasn't that much blood on my clothes, I think she says, right?
But,
On your toes.
yeah, I woke up.
I didn't
There should have been more blood on her clothes.
look at them, but that's my understanding.
I
That's
just
quite
saw
a bit.
ones, but, yeah, there's one on here, so,
You know, you said before at the last time is
Shoot. I'm on mute. I'm over here talking to you. Take off your fibers. I was saying, since it's, I'm not muting this, they redacted this, but it's going to be a big file. So I'm trying to think, I'll try to send it to you. Hopefully, by the time it sends to you, though, we might be done listening to it, but hold on. But no, I still want you. That'd be awesome. Thank you. Because even in the future, if I do a pre-record, at least it'll be cleaned up. Yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me,
yeah, now that, like, I'm facing all this, you know, it's weird.
well, I guess we want to help you remember as much as you can too, and that's one of the reasons why we're having that. Because I understand, you know, it's been a couple.
okay, hold on though, because I have to do it. I have the file here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me just start sending it to you and then we can still listen to it. Hold on. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Interrogation files, you're awesome. Everybody go show them some love. And it's one of my favorite channels. What case are you doing? I have to go. I haven't been over in like a week or two. All right, hold on. Where do I have it? Okay, I want to send it. You guys just give me 1 minute because I'm going to send it this. Okay, so let me just start. Oh, wait. Do I have you on my Gmail? Hold on a second. Hold on. What is your... I have it on my other one. Hold on, you guys. Just give me 1 minute. Because I can't play it because I have it saved on this computer, so I have to send it from this computer. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, there you are. Okay, here's your hold on, let me just copy your email address so I could do it on my Gmail. Okay, so I got it copied. Now let me just attach the file and then I'll be able to start playing it again, guys. It'll just take a minute though because it's a big file. It's a big file because it has all of them connected. But I'm gonna just do it this way because if not, I'd have to export it from my editor and it was just gonna. So at least we could still continue listening to this as we're doing it. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I don't remember what I saved it as. Hold on. Oh, I think I put a 1 in front of it. That's right. Hold on. 1. Okay, here it is. Now, you don't have to do the whole thing, interrogation files, because I think the other ones are pretty good audio, but maybe check it out. It has like the way they sent the file, it has like a chunk, so it has like this connected to like, you'll see, but that's how the file they sent it, which like I said, I could break it up, but I'd have to get my editor and it would take a minute. So what I'm going to do is just send you the whole thing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to send you this one. Okay. It's downloaded. It's, oh my God, it's 32.7 gigabytes. I don't know. Hopefully you'll be able to upload it. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, that's loading to my Gmail. Hopefully that won't be too big. I don't know. All right. Hold on. But thank you. And for some reason, if it's too big right now, I still would need you to, like, that'd be awesome if you could do that, because I'm planning on doing a pre-record. So that'd be awesome. So when I do a pre-record, the audio, like, I would, I'm not going to be able to stop it and say what it says. So either way, like, it will be a huge help if you could do that. It's awesome. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. You are very helpful. Okay, there we go. Let's see what it's doing. It's going to take forever. Hold on.
Days, and also, it's a lot different now than it was when you first were down here after it all happened, and you're in a more calmer state of mind, I'm assuming. Right, because I think you said you were using some drugs then during that time period.
And I was sleeping a few days from that. But now I've slept plenty.
Oh, were you up a lot before that? I know meth would do that.
I think it was just the time of the pill.
Yeah, that happened throughout the day too.
I was there for a long time because I checked the window and it was light out and then dark. Okay, I've been here too long because like it's been a little crazy over there. Like, I don't know.
You remember?
So she's basically saying she was up for a few nights. She was checked the window. It was light, then dark, then light, then dark, and she's been here way too long, because she was basically saying she was up many nights in a row when that all happened, which it was obvious she was. But yeah, go, you guys. Interrogation Files, awesome channel. So definitely go show him some love. He gets like the files from, and the way you just put it together, it's like you put a lot of time into every one of your videos. They're really good. He does like a narration and then puts together like all the files to tell like a story.
Can I ask a question? You said when you originally went upstairs, you saw a guy with taking photos of you. He had turtle cut, like a turtle clan done with like the night of like the tribe, turtle clan license plate.
Yes, sir.
And that person around that vehicle was photographing you outside.
Two people. There's one male and one female, the driver and the turtle clan license plate.
In the driveway or the street?
In the street parked right out behind the Scott's van.
Right behind the van?
Right behind Scott's van, yeah. And I remember knocking on their window. I said, "Hey, what are you doing here? Or why are you taking pictures of me?" And then I said, "Get out of here." And then they went off.
You recognize who they were?
No.
Did they look like they were Native American or white, black, or something else?
I don't look like
That makes sense because the neighbor said they saw that car drive off and they saw a female walk back up the driveway. It must have been you.
What time do you think that was? Was that right before you left in the van, or was that earlier?
That was during the day.
Was it in the early evening?
Yeah, but when I went to Scott's house, it was around 2 or 3.
Late.
Okay. So then how many times do you think you left the basement when you were there?
Like to go upstairs to grab another knife because the knife wasn't working as well. It was like it was dull out on me. I took it up to
Did you encounter any of his family when you were upstairs?
yes. And then I asked for a pair of specs.
What?
A pair of specs, a pair of glasses because I couldn't see.
Who did you ask? Was it me?
Said she went upstairs to get a knife. The first knife got dull. So because I said, you go upstairs at all? Well, I went back upstairs to get a knife because the one got dull. As she's dismembering Chad. It's pretty crazy to talk about it so nonchalantly. But so she says then she went up and then she asked for a pair of specs. And then they kind of like looked at her. She's like, glasses. I asked for a pair of specs. And he said, who? And she said, like, she doesn't know. And then he asked, was it a male? And she said, yeah. So it was probably his dad. And everybody, hey, mods, will you put interrogation files site in the, I can't even talk. Will you put his link in the chat in case if people want to go check it out, his channel? If you don't mind, so just one of you. Let me see how that's loading real quick. Hold on, let me check it out. I'm gonna pause it just 1 minute. I want to see how that email's loading just to see how what's going on with it. It's slow, man. I just know if I would like try to, it's such a long chunk anyway that if I just export it, that's gonna take forever anyway. So it's like, hey, I wish they wouldn't have put it together. It's like all together. I mean, it's fine, but that's all right. This is interesting though, dude. I haven't got to see this. I know they played parts of these interviews on the trial, but I feel like I couldn't hear. There was some reason where I wasn't able to pick up a lot of this stuff. I think they played parts of stuff, right? I don't think they played the whole thing. I definitely didn't pick up all this stuff. So I think they just, I don't know which parts they played. I remember seeing parts of it, but it's very interesting. Like, it's almost like it's not how I expected her demeanor as far as I don't know how to describe it, but it's, when you see like, her attacking her lawyer or how she was acting crazy at the trial, like she's very sweet here and not even trying to put on like anything. She's just acting pretty honest so far. Like it doesn't seem like she's trying to lie it out yet. Sucks that they got to redact so much, but what are you gonna do? That guy's over there jotting down some notes. Hey Scanlon, buddy, what you taking notes on? Yeah, right, Wyatt. Okay, October 7th. Ooh, that'll be like the week of my birthday then. My birthday's the 11th, so the trial's gonna start like the week of my birthday. We could have like a big wait, where is what state is Sabine in again? Florida. I was gonna say I should go to it, but yeah, Florida. Yeah. There's a couple people. Actually, there's a couple people responding to her. So Collector, I think he's still in chat. He writes to her. He comes into chat. He actually has some videos that he does, the letters and stuff. But there's somebody else that reached out to me that I do want to respond. And if you're in chat, I'm going to respond to you. I haven't got the chance yet. It's been just a busy week. Definitely, I'm going to respond to you. So if you're listening, I definitely want to talk to you about this. But there's somebody else that's from Australia that's been talking to her, Taylor, and she's going to visit her, I think this summer, she said. And she said that basically the same thing. The Taylor said it was like a dream and it was in third person. She said the exact same. So when I just was reading that, I was like, that's what the email said. So this is what she's telling people. Like it was like a dream, like it almost like, I'm pretty sure she's the one that said that. Or was that you, Collector? This I have to go back and read the email. One of the people talking to her said that, or maybe both of you did. But she said that like she's very wise, she's very normal. Like this person's like she's just really normal. She like we talk about things like normal life stuff, I don't know. She said she's smart, she's nice, she's caring. She said she always asks about like her pets and like always checks in on her. So I don't know. But I guess she's going to visit her I think she said this summer. So That'll be interesting. Hopefully she'll give us some insight on how that goes. Sorry, this is still redacted. And then we have Nate, which, hold on. Let me see if he responded. Oh, in like 10, 15 minutes. Dang it. I wonder if I should try to export it, but then I won't be able to play anything while that's exporting. I don't know what to do about the cleanup files. Or you guys can't really hear any of it? I mean, is it like a pointless trying to listen to it right now? I don't know. I mean, anyway, I know the audio is redacted right now, but I mean, when it comes on, that sounds funny. You guys are probably like, oh yeah, we can't hear anything right now. Well, I know that. To us saying the redactedness. Two months, Vaseline. What is the Vaseline incident? Groovy Canadian. What do you mean? I guess I could like go into my file and see where the audio picks back up. Hold on. I didn't think it was going to be this long. Well, let's see. Yeah, here we go.
Take your time. Don't drink the water. Don't touch the water.
Sorry.
We're in no rush. It's one of the other things that I want to talk to you about a little bit more detail too was I know if you remember the night of when I talked to you a couple of nights ago, you said this was like the 9th time that something like this happened. And, you know, we went into some detail, but you know, I was wondering if you remember anything more now.
Been a lot of them. It's just, I don't know why I can't remember. Yeah, it's really weird.
If you start remembering.
I have a very vivid memory, and I can, and I can say everything. Even I'm not gonna do this. And you guys have the bag in the cabinet. I don't know if you tested it, see if it has anything on the lid or something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She's saying she usually has a very vivid memory, but she's not remembering a lot of it. And she said, you guys have the bag of the drug, like that her drugs came out of. And she said, I don't know if you guys tested it. Was it laced or something? So she's wondering why, like, she doesn't remember so much. She's questioning, debating whether was it laced? Did I take something that was laced or whatever?
I'll do that.
Yeah,
But it takes a little while to get the results back. But we did find methamphetamine.
You did?
We did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's there on the counter.
Mm-hmm. It's just where you said it was going to be. Were you smoking that throughout the day?
No, throughout
So they said they found methamphetamine. And at first she said you did, and then she said, oh yeah. And then he said, were you smoking it all day? And then it cut out. So gosh, of course. I wanted to see how long she said she was smoking it before.
2 or 3 times after.
But then
2 or
throughout the day you did it. You didn't have any other drugs down there, right?
No.
You know,
No.
She said 2 or 3 times after. So maybe after she killed him.
so, but when you say, you know, where have you lived in the past? I guess that's when we just kind of see. Just curious as to, were you born in Green Bay?
Born in Evanston, Illinois.
Yes, in Illinois. When did you move to Green Bay?
When I was about 11.
11.
Yeah.
And you went through high school here in Green Bay, right?
Here and in Texas.
And in Texas.
Wait, what did she say? Dang it. What did she say right there?
Say, you know, where have you lived in the past? I guess that's when we just kind of see. Just curious as to, were you born in Green Bay?
Born in Evanston, Illinois.
Yes, in Illinois. When did you move to Green Bay?
When I was about 11.
11.
Okay.
And you went through high school here in Green Bay, right?
Here and in Texas.
And in Texas.
Okay. So let me skip through and it picks back up again.
And then when did you get back to Green Bay? You said you had court. Court brought you back to Green Bay?
Yes.
And what was that?
I don't remember
Fall season, do you remember the season?
This
what it was. Maybe I guess on the 3rd of January.
Okay.
That's the beginning of this year. So the major areas that you've stayed have been Green Bay, Temple, Texas, and Cotulla, Texas. Did you ever stay in another area visiting or short period of time, like transient or something like that, anywhere else? Now, do you have relatives in the area? I mean, besides Green Bay, like in any other states that you would visit?
Chicago.
Chicago, who's down there?
My first relatives on my dad's side.
Would you visit?
Yes.
How often?
Not very often. Maybe last time would be in
2020?
maybe.
Anywhere else? Were you ever in the Milwaukee area?
Yes.
Who's there? Why were you there?
Just driving down there by myself.
Okay. How long do you think you would stay down there?
Till I would finish with somebody I was with.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like the same process that they did. I would do to another person. Except sometimes I would just leave them. Spread them out.
Leave them alive, dead, or not cut up?
Not put up.
What kind of person would you do this to? Is there a particular type that you have? You know, I mean, older guys, younger guys, certain races, or
People that like to party.
people that like to party.
Take drugs.
Is that how you would meet them?
Like ours.
Like ours?
And then say you want to go out home over at your place.
Okay.
That would be only if there would be nobody else in there for me.
What would you do?
I would do heroin, then I would them lost.
I don't know. I got to rewind. I just missed some of this stuff here. Okay, so she just go on to talk about the thing, right? This is what I wanted to hear. Hold on, I want to see her demeanor when we talk about it.
Who's there? Why were you there?
Just riding down there by myself.
Okay. How long do you think you would stay down there?
Till I finished with somebody I was
What do you mean by that?
with. Well, like the same process that I did. I would do to another person. It's like sometimes I would just leave them. Spread them out.
Leave them alive, dead, or not cut up?
Not put up.
Man, I can't understand what they're saying. Okay, wait. She was written up for inserting. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Thank you. That's what you guys are talking about. Okay. Wait, what's going on? Um, what the heck, you guys? Just what is going on in chat? Can we just like, oh my lord, I don't understand. Nobody just calm down, guys. I know I just want to focus on this because I'm trying to watch this, guys. Everybody just be nice to each other, okay? We'll take care of it after chat privately if that's okay. Okay, guys, just everybody everybody be nice to everybody and we'll talk later, okay? I just want to focus on this and then we could talk privately about personal stuff. But I'm trying to make out what Taylor's saying right now, and I can't. I think this is when she's saying about the first thing, right? Oh, I said everybody just be nice. Nobody attack anybody, you guys. Mods, everybody get along. We'll talk about it later. I really do want to focus on this. This is just something, where everybody wants to hear this. So everybody just be nice to everybody, please, and we'll deal with it after the live. Okay. Let's try to hear this again.
Sometimes I would just leave them. Spread them out.
Leave them alive, dead, or not cut up?
Not put up.
What kind of person would you do this to? Is there a particular type that you have? You know what I mean? Older guys, younger guys, certain races, or
People that like to party.
people that like to party?
Take drugs.
Is that how you would meet them?
Like ours.
Like ours?
And then say you want to go have fun over at your place.
Okay.
That would be only if there would be nobody else in there.
What would you do?
We would do a heroin, then I would, then once they thought it was cocaine, they would do too much. Like, I would take out my syringe and shoot them up.
So you shoot them up with heroin?
With a lethal in my head.
She's saying that.
What would you do with it?
Same process.
So she's saying it's really hard to hear it. Now I'm like very unfocused. I just hope you mods could everybody get along so we could deal with this, in private. and I could try to focus on, so I could try to hear what she's saying. This is when she's saying about the first time she's saying she murdered somebody. I really want to try to make it out, but now I'm having trouble even focusing. She did, I mean, I did make out where she's saying that she would inject them, and they're like injecting with heroin. Yeah, but I couldn't make out that beginning.
And it was usually at their place?
Yes.
Would you just leave them there at their place then?
I was scrubbing out.
Scrub them up. Okay. Was there any other way besides shooting them up with heroin that you would kill somebody? Choke anybody, or hit them over the head, or shoot them or something?
Hit them in the head or something.
So what kind of bars did you like to hang out at?
I don't know. I just went into random bars, so there's a lot of them. In any kind of bar, I just walked into it.
Were you by yourself? So what caused you to do this? Why would you go into a bar? What were you looking for?
I don't know. I just have issues. And it just got out of control.
Do you remember any specific location or bar or person or anything that, or time of year, you might have had contact with some of these guys?
Every time that this happens, it's like super blurry to me. So it's really odd, but super blurry.
Well, I know you said that you're pretty good about recalling stuff. Did you say that something happened here in Green Bay?
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
Drug overdoses. Just drug overdoses. No hitting on the head.
No hitting, just drug overdose.
No.
And how would you leave their body? Would they be clothed, unclothed, in a bedroom? Reclothed? Did you ever take their clothes off?
Yeah.
So this would have been like a single male at their place?
Yes.
Apartment, house, hotel room?
Not so much houses, but mainly like apartments. Usually I'm if I didn't go to.
And how would you get to these locations?
By car.
Their car?
I would go there.
In the car?
Yeah.
So what bars in Green Bay have you been to?
The ones on off of Main Street.
Is there any particular one that you hang out the most?
Like around Common maybe.
Do you think you know one of these guys there at one point? Well, as best as you can remember, it's kind of, if you don't mind, if you could
I just
maybe
missed the whole
walk me
freaking
through
thing.
your process of what happened. You go to the bar, were you there looking specifically for somebody, or was it, a particular type, or was it just whoever got friendly with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, whoever would come and talk to me and say, hey, how are you doing? And whatnot.
Okay. And
So
so,
we would try to pick you up, is that what you're saying?
I After talking to them for a while, yes. But sometimes, like, just looking into their personality more or less, seeing if they, like, how messed up they are. And
Sorry, guys. I missed everything. This sucks. This should have been a really good live. And thank you, Kathy. I want to rewind it because I want to hear it, but I'm gonna have to keep rewinding it. What crappy live. I missed everything. This could have been like a really good live too. Do you mind if I rewind it so we could hear it? Did you guys make out what she said? I would have liked to like go over it and relay what she's saying. And I missed like the last 10 minutes. Thank you, Kathy Chapman. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Ruby Canadian Chick. Again, a super shout out to all the amazing mods. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for all you do. Not an easy job. Thanks to you, Zabby. Thank you. No. Okay, so I here, let me try to rewind it. I'm sorry I keep doing that, but like I think this is when she's talking about all the good stuff. Not the good stuff, but the stuff that's I think she was talking about the murders, and I'm so sidetracked. Can we rewind it? Or is it annoying? Thanks.
Usually at their place,
yes,
would you just leave them there at their place then?
I'll spell them out.
What's going on? Would there any other way besides shooting them up with heroin that you would kill somebody? Choke anybody, hit them over the head, or shoot them or something?
Hit them in their head or something.
What kind of bars would you like to hang out at?
I don't know. I just went into random bars, so there's a lot of them. In any kind of bar, I just walk into it.
Were you by yourself? So what caused you to do this? Why would you go into a bar? What were you looking for?
I don't know. I just have issues. And we just got out of control.
Do you remember any specific location or bar or person or anything that?
She said she had issues. They said, "Why do you do that?" Yeah, I have issues. And did it say she might have said she just got out on parole, or is that what she said? I just got out something. But when they asked why, she said I have issues. But I couldn't make out what she said after that. Let me see how. Hold on. Let me see how my file is sharing to interrogation files real quick. Hold on. Let me see where it's at. Dang it! It's still got a long way to go because it's such a big file. Shoot, because he's gonna clean it up for me, but it's such a big file that. You know what? Hold on. No, even if I cut it up, we'll just keep trying. And then when I'll get it to him, and then I could do a pre-record. So I'll just try my best to keep relaying what I'm hearing. There's just parts I'm not hearing everything, but I'm hearing most of it. There's just parts I can't make out.
For a time of year, you might have had contact with some of these guys.
Every time when this happens, it's like super blurry to me. So it's really odd, but super blurry.
Super blurry.
I know you said that.
Every time this happens, it's super blurry.
Calling stuff. Did you say that something happened here in Green Bay?
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
Drug overdoses. Just drug overdoses. No hitting anything.
No hitting, just drug overdose.
Yeah.
No hitting, just drug overdose.
How would you leave their body? Would they be clothed, unclothed, in a bedroom?
We Reclothed.
Reclothed? Did you ever take the clothes off? So this would have been like a single male at their place?
Yes.
Apartment, house, hotel room?
Not so much houses, but mainly like apartments. What was it? If I didn't go
And how would you get to these locations? Your car, their car,
I would go
in the car?
there. Yeah.
So what bars in Green Bay have you been to?
The ones on off of Main Street.
Is there any particular one that you know the most?
Like around Common maybe.
Do you think you know one of these guys there at one point?
Yeah.
Well, as best as you can remember, it's kind of, if you don't mind, if you could maybe walk me through your process of what happened. You go to the bar, were they looking specifically for somebody, or was it, a particular type, or was it just whoever got friendly with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, whoever would come and talk to me and say, hey, how are you and whatnot.
And
So what
so,
would try to pick you up? Is what you're saying? What you're saying?
After talking to them for a while, but sometimes like just looking into their personality more or less, seeing if they like how messed up they are and everything goes hand in hand, just looking into their personality, seeing how drunk they are, what they want to do, what they want to achieve.
So it's just like they said in the paragraph. She's like, what she kind of feels them out, what their personality's like, what they like, what they want to do, what they want to achieve. That's what she said when she goes and looks for these guys at the bar. So I guess she looks for a certain type of person. I'm wondering if she looks for people that don't really have a lot going on. Obviously, she's picking drug addicts, okay, because you know what I'm saying. She's making them overdose, but she's picking people that already about that are gonna use, okay. So maybe she's looking into like people that maybe don't have much going on. I don't know what that means. Like, what is okay? So what people are you looking for? People that you feel like it's not everybody's worth living, but you know what I'm saying? Is she looking for people that like don't really have much going on, or is she looking for people that do? I have no idea. I don't think she elaborates because it doesn't say in the writing either.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do they want to achieve and everything, and then what I want to do in the long run and see what outcome I would get out of it, what I can do to please myself, because there's not a whole lot of things that please me except for one.
Okay, so what I could get out of it, what I could do, what she said, what item I could get out of it, and then what I could get to please myself, because there's not a lot of things that please me, I think she said. So she's looking for, I guess, somehow the guy she's picking of how they could please her. But the thing is they're pleasing her after they're dead. So I don't understand. What is it? Something physical she's looking for? I don't know. It doesn't make sense because it's not like they're doing something when they're alive. She likes it after she kills them, and that, at least that's what she's saying. That's when she's getting pleased, is afterwards, and then doing stuff to them after. So I don't know.
This is necklace.
So was there a particular thing you were looking for them to say that was going on with their life, or was it you trying to look for people that would use drugs, or?
Well, I would say it would be cocaine a lot of the times, right? And which it wouldn't be.
Okay, so would you provide the drugs?
Yeah, I said, hey, I have some too. And if not, I would switch lines.
So, you said when you were talking to them at the bar, you would ask them certain stuff. So were there particular traits of people that you're looking for?
One that seems more like caring and like caring, more affectionate to a person, and that would please me in a way. And just by looking at them pleases me, has a more calming texture.
Okay, so she looks for caring people that are more affectionate and that will please her. Well, I mean, but I'm feeling like she gets the pleasure after they're gone, though. I am so confused. Hold on. There was something she said right at the end that I wanted to. That surprised me. Like, you would think she'd feel more worse to like please somebody nice and caring and like that makes her feel good and is nice to her. Then you're going to kill them?
What do they want to achieve and everything, and then what I want to do in the long run and see what outcome I would get out of it. What I can do to please myself because
what item I want to get out of it and what I could do with myself with those or something.
there's not a whole lot of things that please me except for that.
There's not a lot of things that will please me.
One thing?
This is necrophobia.
She just said that necro. She said dead or something. She said that word that I shouldn't say. Like when people like that. That's what she just said. Wow. Okay.
So was there a particular thing you were looking for them to say that was going on with their life, or was it you trying to look for people that would use drugs, or?
Well, I would say it would be cocaine a lot of the times, right? And which it wouldn't be.
Okay, so would you provide the drugs?
Yeah, I said, hey, I have some too. And if not, I would switch lines.
I have some too. The drugs. If not, I'll switch them on them or something. So she said, you know how she switches the drugs.
So, you said when you were talking to them at the bar, you would ask them certain stuff. So were there particular traits of people that you're looking for?
One that seems more like caring and like caring, more affectionate to a person. And
One that seems more caring and more affectionate towards a person. That's the trait she's looking for.
that would please me in a way. And just by looking at them pleases me.
That'll please me in a way. Just by looking at them will please me.
A more calming texture.
More calming gesture, I think she said. So by looking at him will please her. More calming gesture. At first I thought she said texture, but I think she's saying gesture. I don't know.
Were you attracted to them?
Yeah.
Yes, she's attracted to
Were
him.
they older guys, younger guys? Usually 30s.
30s.
Were they usually there by themselves, or were they with other people?
Sometimes they're with other people.
So you would meet you meet a guy at a bar, and you guys would chat each other up and talk about whatever. Then going to leaving the bar, the next level, how did that process work?
There was only one other time where a guy had said, hey, I'm gonna go take her home. But other than that, like, he met up with somebody that he was with. Other than that, like, it's just me. And we would head home.
To their home or your home or
So his place.
this place?
Most of the time I'll be walking back.
All right, so then you would end up at his place. Then what would happen?
We would talk for a few, and then we would party, do drugs, and then
They would talk a few, party hard, do drugs. She usually goes to their house, their apartment, 30s, guys in their 30s. Yeah. Oh. Is it annoying that I'm telling you? Like, I'm stopping? Hopefully not. It's helping, I hope.
Do you have any sexual contact or sex or anything?
Yeah, sometimes like before that.
So, like, sex, sometimes she would have sex before that, which we know what that means, before he's dead.
And then right after we finished, I would wait till we get to sleep and stuff like that too, if it lasted that long.
What lasted that long?
Like if they don't pass out already.
And then when they passed out or fell asleep, then what happened?
Then I would go and do what I normally do in the syringe.
I cannot see how this doubles up right here. Dude, when I go in my editor, I cannot find the other one. I have this glitch that sometimes it happens, so I apologize. When I was putting it in there, I can't find the other one. But anyway, so she's saying that they would sometimes have sex before. She would wait till they fall asleep. And then now she's going on to say what she would do after they fall asleep. Shoot them up.
So what did you have in the syringe?
With the syringe. So after they fall asleep. So after they fall asleep, she'd wait for them to fall asleep, and then she'd shoot them up with heroin.
Did you already have it in the syringe ready to go, or will you kind of cook it up and put it in the syringe while you were there?
It would be already cooked up.
It's already done,
So
ready
when
to
you
go.
and this guy would party, would you do drugs intravenously with each other, or would you snort stuff, or how
None of us would do it like that, but normally it would be smarter because that's what a lot of people are calling fire. They just snort cocaine. So it's like,
Did you have cocaine with you?
no, I only had heroin.
So she says, depending on how they use the drugs, if they're snorting it, she'll pretend to snort it with them. If they're shooting it up, she'll pretend to shoot it. But usually it sounds like she says, but then, if they're sleeping, the syringe is her usually go-to, it sounds like is what she's saying. But like in the moment when they're alive, like when they're partying, she'll do it however they're doing it, at least pretend to do it however they're doing it. Thanks, Tobias. I miss you, my friend. Been busy. I'm back. Hope we can fix the Zeke shirt for Dolly. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, Tobias. We got to talk about that. We got to remind me how we're going to do that. Yes, thank you. We got to do that. You're back. Yay. And Kathy, I thanked you earlier, right? I think that was in the middle of, I was a little frustrated at the moment. Thank you, Kathy and Sandra and Groovy Canadian Trick and Donna. Thank you guys. Okay. This is interesting, dude. I don't know. I'm fascinated. And yeah, I would love, like, we were talking about people writing her. Like, I would love to freaking talk to her. Like, psychology, dude, that is my passion. Like, this is why I like got into why I love true crime so much. Like, this would definitely be somebody I would love to talk to, and just try to figure it out a little bit and see what's going on.
So they would snort your heroin when you were there, or?
Yeah, and then they would like with the heck, and then eventually they would lose consciousness. Sometimes they would be doing full cocaine.
I'll just have to take that other one away. I want to show you guys. There's no other. This one doesn't exist. There's nothing. It makes no sense. That thing is not there. And it's driving me nuts. It's just like right there. It pops in. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's gone now. Oh no, right there. It's just that little spot. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to show you. It's like, where is it on here? It's not. Anyway, okay, sorry. Now I think yeah, somewhere right here. Okay.
Do you use heroin yourself?
Hold on, let me just back up a little bit. At least we know it's that spot where that was in here.
So in what kind of form would you drink heroin? Powder or?
Well, let me rewind a little bit more.
Or did they know it was heroin?
I'm trying to see where we picked off. Hold on.
So what did you have in the syringe?
Here we go.
I would have my
Would you already have it in the syringe ready to go, or will you kind of cook it up and put it in the syringe while you were there?
It would be already cooked up.
Already cooked up. So when you and this guy would party, would you do drugs intravenously with each other, or would you snort stuff, or how
Not unless they did it like that, but normally it would be smarting because that's what a lot of people are coming by. Maybe just
Me too, Don. Me too.
Did you have cocaine with you?
No, I only had heroin.
Okay. So they would snort your heroin when you were there, or?
Yeah, and then they would like get the heck, and then eventually they would lose consciousness. Sometimes they would be doing both cocaine and heroin because they didn't like mine.
They had their own.
Yeah,
But did you say your heroin was cocaine? Or did they know it was heroin?
sometimes like it came across twice where they're all like, "What is this? What is this?" You know, and then they were freaking out and they were going back and forth. And then now like you're fine, and then I told them you're
What did they weren't expecting to take something? Or?
no, they would. They would. Sometimes they would have their own cocaine. A lot of them would have their own cocaine.
So in what kind of form would you drink heroin? Powder or liquid? Um, if you need to, right?
Powder.
Do you use heroin yourself?
No.
Are you familiar with heroin? How it affects you?
Yes.
And then when you said you loaded the syringe, did you do a overload of it, like a lot of it?
Correct. I never did it in a syringe before myself. If I did, it was probably like 0.2 or something.
Okay, yeah. So your purpose of loading the syringe was to put a lot of it in there.
When they either passed out or went to sleep, that's when you would shoot them up with a syringe.
Yeah.
And then when you did that, what happened? Did you just kind of wait, or?
Yes. Yes, I would. I would just wait. I like to feel
And how would you do that?
it. Just like putting my head on their chest.
The head? Okay. And so you would just kind of wait until, I mean, did they usually have any type of reflex? Or I know sometimes people have what they call purge, which is like stuff coming out of their, like a froth coming out of their nose. And did you see that type of stuff happening?
Yeah.
What else would they do?
So she said, I don't know if you caught that. She said, like, how would you know or whatever? She's like, I put my head on their chest. So, like, I think she's like waiting to hear their heartbeat stop. This is some dark stuff, dude. And I believe it because the way she's talking about things, it's like, I can't describe it, but it doesn't come across as her trying to be like brag or for shock value. It comes across as like, it is what it is type. Yeah, she's trying to be honest, that, hey, this is what's going on. Like, I don't know, guys. I'm believing it. I really am. I mean, I could be wrong, of course. It's just my opinion. I don't know for sure, but like my opinion, I say yes. I say she has definitely done this before.
Well, I think it took them for them to pass away.
I would live with like, what is it, 5, 2 minutes? 2 minutes tops, but like 5 minutes. Like I'll just keep on going in listening.
And then once you didn't hear the heart beating anymore, or you knew they were dead, and
Then I would continue about my day and then just do what I normally do, is just lay next to him, feel loved.
What would you do? I continue about my day, lay next to him, feel loved. By a dead person? I need to talk to this lady, this woman. I need to know what I want to learn about this. Like I like learning about this stuff, and I need to understand this type of behavior. And I believe that hers is like a legitimate like urge, like she legitimately likes this and she does feel some kind of like attraction to this. And I need to know more about it. Not because this stuff fascinates me in a learning way. I want to learn about this. And I just wonder how many people out there are like her that we don't even, that are like hiding.
Are you willing to give us examples if you're able to tell us a particular person you do this to?
Examples of
For the particular person, like a particular address that you can recall specifically, or a house in a certain area that I would imagine the police came to at some point, right? When the person passed away. Can you give us an example?
Do you remember seeing anything in the news or hearing anything on the street afterwards of somebody who died that you were with?
the picture of
You look at them?
I would look at them from Facebook.
Do you remember any particular names? Or location, or where they would live, like in the city, outside the city, and you describe it like apartment building complex or something.
Well, let's start with one. Certainly you can think of one spot or a particular landmark and address that you were at recently that this happened. It's going to be important for us to get closure on that.
The only house that I remember is the cabin.
Cabin?
So it was the one out in the woods somewhere.
The cabin in the woods, that's the only one I remember, because like
Let's talk about that one in the
it's
cabin.
Well, would you remember it later on? Would you have taken anything from these people to help you remember, or like some type of object from their house, or would you think about it later on about what happened?
Any pictures in your phone?
Pictures or mementos of some sort?
Put any of their numbers in your phone or their names?
Watches.
Just one time?
I don't know, like yeah. I don't know which side.
You took a watch from someone?
A watch.
Um,
A watch.
Remember any particular race of a person that was that you took home?
I don't know a whole lot of Asians.
Was there an Asian? Or,
No, it wasn't.
what else?
But yeah, white, Hispanic, but
Wasn't me.
yeah. So
A lot of Asian dudes.
I don't know.
Can do it for you?
Not a whole lot of them. Well,
Just no chance to.
they're very caring. They're very caring, but I don't know. It's just I've been with one of them once, and I mean they're really caring, really nice. I just I couldn't do it.
So would you look for in these guys to be a more caring person or a non-caring person?
It's more like how I see them, affectionate with their eyes closed.
And this was all
Whoa, interesting. She said, I see them as affectionate with their eyes closed. So I think she's saying like like when they're dead, somehow she's seeing them as affectionate, right? Isn't that what she means by that? Because you know, like she keep asking about traits and she's saying affectionate, caring. She just said, I see them as affectionate with their eyes closed. Whoa. This is interesting. Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah, that, having somebody that, like, won't leave,
Okay.
like, if that makes sense, like,
We won't go anywhere. How long would you stay with?
Wait, what did he just say? I just missed it. What did she just say?
A minute?
Dang it. It's hard because it's so hard to hear. Oh, wait, hold on. She said something. It's
How long would you stay with?
no. I want to go back here.
yeah, that, having somebody that, like, won't leave,
Okay.
like, if that makes sense, like,
We won't go anywhere.
That's what she says. I want somebody that won't leave. And then I don't know what she says. Then she says something. He goes, "Oh, that won't go anywhere." This is deep. She might have like some kind of abandonment issue or something, and it translates into like dead. I mean, they can't leave her if they're, you know what I'm saying? There's something deep going on here, like, you know, of obviously. I mean, there's always something going on of why she has that need for that. But wow. Yeah, somebody that won't leave. They're affectionate with their eyes closed. I'm guessing she's probably had a lot of people that weren't affectionate in like real life in her lifetime that were like maybe abusive that just weren't. So therefore, oh, if you're sleeping, we could love and be affectionate because she probably hasn't had much of that in her life, like love. I don't know. I definitely need to know more.
How long would you stay with?
let's see.
A minute?
The whole night would take, like, if there was a Walmart nearby, to go and make a key for their house or their house.
So she stays with them all night, and then she says if there's a Walmart nearby, she goes to make a key. We heard how she does that, makes a key so that she can lock up on the way out. Therefore, it looks like they died of overdose.
Why'd you have to make a key?
Because I'd rather have their belongings all where they were at, and then I'll go make a key.
So you wanted to make it look like nothing's missing?
And make it look like a drug overdose.
Look like a drug
What did you
overdose.
do to make it look like a drug overdose? Did you leave stuff behind, or
With the heroin.
did you leave the heroin behind?
There you go. Leave the heroin and syringe probably behind. There you go. People come in, they see that. Oh, drug overdose. No murder, no investigation, drug overdose. It's actually genius, really. I mean, I'm not saying that, but like, dude, she may have just got away with killing 6 to 8 men and nobody had any idea. That's crazy.
Did you do anything else?
She would lock the door, so the house is all locked up. And it looks suspicious, like the doors are locked.
What did you do with the keys now?
I toss them out the window.
You keep them? Did this ever happen out of Wisconsin in another state?
Texas and Illinois.
Okay, we're in Illinois.
Thanks, Tobias.
Downtown Chicago.
Thanks, Tobias. Thank you, Sarah, for the gifted memberships. 2 of them. Thank you. Tobias. Okay. Yeah. That's true. It's sad, but it's true. That's the way people like it's. I've seen it, firsthand. It's just like they act like, oh, yep, another one of them. Can't hear you're doing a good job. Oh, thanks, Becky.
And how many times do you think we were in Chicago?
But I don't know.
Was there a particular person you were staying with when you went to Chicago? To visit or?
I mean, I was with
Is that who you would stay with when you went to Chicago?
yeah.
Or is he live?
That was just a long time, 2 years ago. And then, sorry.
Just so it happened once in Chicago. How many times in Texas?
Throughout the state, like I have no idea. Like it happened throughout the state of Texas.
Why is that? How'd you get around?
Is there anybody else that knows your rooms? You don't confide in anybody,
No,
Girlfriend or assistance from anybody doing that?
I trust issues.
Fair enough. I appreciate your honesty on this one. This must be.
Okay, hold on, guys. She said she just said she has trust issues, but I want to see what she said before that. Hold on. It's worth me keep her going back because I can't we catch things because it's hard to hear. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how this is doing with the sending to interrogation files. Hold on. Dude, it's not even halfway loaded to send to them yet. Interrogation, but it's gonna come your way because I still want you to help. Even if I end this live, if you're still listening, I would love to have it so I can make out the rest of what we miss. All right. Whoa.
Fair enough.
Wait, what did she say before that? Okay, she just said I had trust issues, but I want to see what they're asking. Hold on. I didn't rewind it long enough.
Is there anybody else that knows your rooms? You don't confide in anybody,
No,
girlfriend or
Assistance from anybody doing that?
Hold on, you guys. Don't be mad. I want to go back a little bit further.
Or is he live?
that was just a long time, 2 years ago. And then,
His last one, sorry.
Is that who you would stay with when you went to Chicago? Or is he live?
that was just a long time, 2 years ago. And then,
That's why I don't know what they're talking about right here because they redacted that part before where she probably explains what is she's talking about here. They redacted it, the audio. So I'm like, what is she talking about? Okay.
sorry.
Just so it happened once in Chicago. How many times in Texas?
Throughout the state, like I have no idea. Like it happened throughout the state of Texas.
Why is that? How'd you get around?
Is there anybody else that knows your rooms? You don't confide in anybody,
No.
girlfriend or
Assistance from anybody doing that.
So she's saying
Yeah,
trust issues. Okay. That's why she says trust issues. They're asking if she confided in anybody about this. I think they're saying she says, no, I have trust issues. So she didn't trust anybody to tell them. But she also was saying, like, something about being all over in Texas. That might is that where she says that it was 6 to 8 people or something? I don't know. She's talking so low, but I hope interrogation files can get it going good for us. And I'll do a pre-record.
I appreciate your honesty on this one. This must be.
Yeah, I was traveling, being honest.
Are you being honest with us today?
Yes.
Is there anything you're told us that so far that's not been true?
No, it's just, I wish I could remember everything.
We understand that that's tough.
They said anything you said not be true. Is anything you said to us isn't true? You being honest. She's basically saying, yes, I've been honest. And she said, I just can't remember everything.
You understand why we're asking specifics, so you know we're at the point where we're at, right?
Try to get some closure.
And you seem like you're being pretty forthcoming with us. And we kind of covered a lot of stuff, but we're actually just looking to get some closure, verify maybe one of these circumstances that we can put some closure to with somebody.
Yeah.
And I know it's, like you said, you're having a hard time remembering, but that's why we're asking specifics, is so we can maybe, okay, well, this person, was found in their apartment, and, they were at a particular bar, and so anything that you could help us with can help us maybe get some closure to other family members. Just, because, it's tough for people who don't know what happened to the family member, and people always have questions. And so we really appreciate your talking to us and providing us information, but I guess, we don't want to annoy or anything, but that's why we're asking for more specifics, as much as you can remember.
I don't think I was going to get that, that's for sure.
So can I ask you a question? Can you recall specifically the one person prior to that? How long ago was that, roughly?
That was before my pregnancy, for sure. Let's see. It's either in Chicago or in Green Bay.
And it was around when? So some time has passed, right?
Yes, because
Prior, so we're talking a year
yeah,
before, just a couple days ago. It's been a year.
yeah,
And these,
You're going crazy for a short period of time. Then,
long period of time. Yeah.
well, what time, what year do you think you was starting to?
Thanks, Tobias, for all the gifted memberships. So nice of you. Let me see how much it's redact or how much the audio is gone. Oh yeah, let's skip over. Whoa, that's a lot of it. Okay. So look at all this, all redacted.
can I ask you a question?
Would you be there?
Do you remember wiping up the concrete floor by the bed? Do you remember wiping up that?
Yeah, with the Clorox bleach, they were right there.
Okay. And then you put those in the bags. Remember that? What did you do with those Clorox bleaches? What did you do with them?
I think, I had no idea what happened.
Okay. Would you use those to wipe up the blood?
Yes,
Did you move the bed
yes I did.
to cover that up?
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember cleaning like the you know how the stand-up showers and the finished part of the basement? There's that shower. You clean that area up too,
Obviously, that's my ability.
like with water or whatever.
And that's squeaky.
So you use the speed. That's right. There was speed in there. And it's still a little bit blood on it. That if you look, you saw it. Just forgot to grab the stuff.
Just don't wrap my head around
I'm sorry.
that. I mean, I guess if you've done it before, I could see doing it again, but if that was the first time, it's a pretty big leap. It's a pretty big,
Yeah, I don't know how this happened. I think it's just because like it's been so long, and my body wanted it more than I did. I'm trying to stay away from my baby. And like I haven't even smoked weed. It's weed mellows me out. I haven't smoked weed, and yeah, and it made me go crazy. And I basically did this in my sleep because I barely remember.
I'm just taking notes here. So what you're saying is there's a length of time where you've been good because you were pregnant, you were good, right? You're behaving, you had your child, you've been good. And because so I understand you right, you're saying because that amount of time built up, things kind of built up, and then you kind of, is that what you're telling us?
Basically in my sleep.
And you kind of just did, that's how you got to where we are, because all that, right?
Yeah.
Kind of built and built and built, and then just all happened, right? It had to, right?
Remember what you're feeling? Were you anxious, angry, excited?
Well, when I woke up and I seen that this happened, and there was like the environment around me, and I'm just like, it feels like I'm on a hidden camera TV show right now. And I was like, what the? Yeah, I was going crazy. So I was really pissed off and freaking out a little
And yourself?
bit. Yeah, very much so. One, the victim was like my friend, right? And two, it's it was an open area.
Saying that.
Very open area. I didn't like that one bit.
All right, let me see, guys. Sorry.
Dad during sex? Just hands. How about any of these guys that you met at bars? Is there any strangulation going on with them? A little bit. But was it consensual during foreplay or something? Or was it after? After they were deceased? Consensual.
If you need to go to the bathroom, take a break and just.
Yeah, let's go.
We've been.
If you want to eat your arm or speak on the ones.
Can I go to the bathroom, please?
1 second, make sure it's available, and then,
Dr. Lawrence.
if you want to, you need to.
You don't have
to. If you want to, you can, if you don't feel you don't. You have COVID?
No.
Okay, you don't, because they tested when you got there, right? The gel test too? Oh. You want this one too, or no? Or we'll be right back.
Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Lordy. All right, guys. Woo! I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I can't. I'm done. All right, guys. I think we'll watch the other thing later. Freaking phone. Sorry about the chat. This should have been a great live, but it did turn into being not. I think I'm losing it, guys. Put me in the loony bin right freaking now. Wow. Thank you, Soul. Thank you, Soul.
You want something particularly besides that?
No.
You sure?
You're good?
Okay.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
It turned around on me again. It turned around on me again. I love it. This is funny. Woo! Great life. Great life. I'm just ready to lose it. That's what happened. That's why you don't bring personal stuff. I'm just trying to run my life, and I want to freaking throw something, and I'm not even a freaking usually like that. It's like too much. Just asking you, like, you should have just been like, yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said that during a live. That's all. That's ridiculous. But it's turned around on me because I was promoting bullying. Yes, I was promoting it. I really wanted people to be bullied because don't you guys know I love when people get bullied. That's what I like to do. I know. Thank you, Tobias. Thank you. That should have been an easy thing. I thought you were going to be like, sorry, yeah, I should never have said that because that's a privacy. That's something we talk about in private. Thank you. I need an apology. Thank you. I can't. Anyway, I know I didn't. But I've been mean to think that I do every freaking time. Woo! Yeah. I know, Mitzi. I know. This is ridiculous. Ah, somebody come save me, please. I just want to laugh. I'm losing it, guys. Taylor, come be my best friend because I am losing my mind. Oh my lord. I know. I want to, Hossein. I want to. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly because there's so much crap going on right now. You just gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh. I won't collect her. Let's all three just go freaking live it up. Because I don't know. I feel like I don't even know, Mr. M. I don't know what you missed. I'm as confused as the last person. I just wanna... Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, right, Mr. M. Salisbury steak. Yeah. Can we? I don't know, duck and felonies. That's what say they blur things and there's no reason to be blurred at certain times. It makes no sense. I don't know why they do that. I have no idea. Oh, shoot. We're talking about something else. We're talking about something else. Mm-mm. Really? Well, I can't. I don't think I can do it. I think I can. I don't think I can. Can't. This is too much. It's too much. Stupid. Stupid stuff. Oh, thanks, Tobias. Thank you. I was saying, you want to be a mod again? Well, you're my mod again. I didn't even ask you. I made you a mod. I hope you don't mind.
I have some ribs. Hungry.
I just lost 2 mods, so I need a couple mods. Cool, yay! Thank you, Tobias. Thanks. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Hi, Rebecca. Thank you. Wait, are you joking? Oh, you're not. Okay, so wait a minute. What I can mute this because there's no audio real quick. What kind were they time release Adderall or the instant release, and what milligram? I have a lot of experience with Adderalls. I mean, I'm clean and sober, but I have a lot of past experience, so I need to know. Were they the time released ones? And you took them all at once, or can you explain a little bit more details of what's going on? Where is it throughout the day, or you ate them all at once? Hey, pretty insane. Yeah, but she said she took 12, so I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Scott, thank you. I know I'd go to the hospital too, but in the meantime, I would call 911. But can I just like while you're waiting, maybe can you just like we'll just chat it out a little bit? But yeah, you should maybe call. But was it 12 all at once, or because that makes a difference? Is it 12? You just took 12 all at once, or what? Were they instant? Were they time release? What were they? Yeah, what's going on? Why did you take them? Were you trying to hurt yourself? Or was it an accident? Like, I want to know more details here. I don't remember. Now I can't find that. Wait, who was it? Somebody just said they ate 12 and they can't feel their legs and they're scared and they want to know what to do. But now they haven't responded back. So I don't know. No, I know nobody's supposed to, but I was still curious. Like, I'm trying to get to a point of like, did she do it? Was this a purposeful thing? Like, what was going on? Like, how did this happen? But she's not responding. So I don't know what to do. Who was it? Wait, who said it? Hold on. Don't worry. The audio is redacted anyway. Oh, are you joking? Are you messing with us? Lou, I hope you're not just messing with us, because that's not funny to joke about. That's not even really that cool, dude. Is she joking? Or he? Or I don't know if Lou is a he or she, but you guys know this person because you keep saying, oh, it's Lou. Is they a jokester or something? Or I don't know who Lou is. No, it doesn't matter. I just was kind of trying to feel out like what the deal was. That's all.
Oh, I think you can.
And yeah, it matters because I mean, like 20 milligrams compared to like 10 or 5 milligrams. I mean, there is a kind of a difference, but yeah, you shouldn't be doing 12 anyway. But I was just trying to ask, did you take them all at once or what? But obviously, they're messing with me. So now we freaking just got sidetracked. And I was trying to help somebody out because I have a lot of experience with different drugs. Plus, I worked in the pharmacy too. Like I was just trying. She asked for help, and I thought, let me get some more information. You know. That's just what I do. But they were messing with me, so wait, hold on. That's not even that cool to joke about. I can't believe somebody just did that. That's messed up. Wow. Okay, let's continue this. Oh, Michelle, they.
Oh, I think you can.
Tea bacons, what are we called? Tea bacons, do they still have that around?
Tea bacons.
Tea bacons, yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yes, please.
What do you like from them? Pulled pork?
Yeah.
You got like a pulled pork sandwich?
Yeah.
You want anything with it?
No, that'll be all. Thank you
You want
so
fries
much.
or anything like that, or chips, or
No, fine, thank you.
what about sauce?
Oh man, they got a lot of sauce.
I mean, just regular barbecue, just like a regular honey barbecue sauce or something? Or do you like it spicy?
They're a little spicy in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Word? Yeah.
Tea bacons?
Where's that? I don't hear.
There used to be a Schabusiness right at the one stop out by the. What's it? It's not
Backland, sure.
But you know where it's half casino, half.
Yeah.
Half,
Okay.
Yeah. Gas station. So
I never got there. He's obviously he was aware of it, so.
I recommend it.
So it's like a barbecue joint.
Yes.
Right, it's gonna take a little bit there.
Sweet, thank you.
I should ask got me one too. Give me one, Joe.
Hey,
That's good.
wait, I missed that. Wait, what just happened? Oh, thanks, you ducking felonies. Something. Hold on. They made her laugh. I missed what did he do to make her laugh? Hold on.
So.
I recommend it.
So it's like a barbecue joint.
Yes.
Right, it's gonna take a little bit there.
Sweet, thank you.
I should ask got me one too. Give me one, Joe.
Oh, I should have got me one. Get one too. That's good.
I'm gonna make sure they get a couple for us.
It's good.
So just, you know, this
Oh,
happened.
thanks, Tobias.
Weird calls from people.
Let
About
me.
the Mexican mafia, the cartel being involved. Does that sound familiar or anything to you at all? No?
No.
Not to your knowledge? Or maybe or no? Okay, because we've got some calls from people saying that, you know, Mexican mafia or the cartel cut people up.
Tobias, I'll put you on the list. Here's the thing: I'm very picky about mods, and I'm not saying you would be a great mod. But first of all, I like to talk to the people, see, kind of like feel it out, and like, there's a few people that offered. And the only reason I was so quick to make Alsane has been a mod for a long time, and I ended up doing like a clear of all my mods like at one point, and I like unmodded everybody, and then it just something happened where he kind of disappeared for a little bit, and so I never remodded him. But I already know who he is as a mod, and I could trust him. Not that I can't trust you, I'm just saying I already know his style, and I'm just very like picky because I want somebody to like be able to not just like automatically remove somebody or block people or like not take it personal and be very open. And I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying let me put you on the list. I do have some other people volunteered, and let's see who I got here. If that makes sense. I hope it is. But I was saying, like I said, he was already like a long time mod, so I know that he's a right fit. And I'm not saying that you're not. I hope you can understand. I hope this that didn't come out off wrong at all. But yes, I'm gonna put it on. I have a couple people, and I want to see what happens and figure it out. Okay. And thank you. I have you, Misty. I saw you, Misty. I have Tobias, and I think there's a couple other people that email me. So I want to go through them and just kind of see if that's okay. And I appreciate it. And thank you for offering. That's so sweet, because I know it's just like a volunteer thing that you would do to help. So oh, thank you. Wait, where did she go? What do you mean she left? She left. Wait, Melanie, what do you mean? She left why? I saw her earlier, but she left. Did she left mean? Oh, Abellis, were you on the list? Is Abellis here? Abellis might have been the one. Abellis, you might actually be the next one that was on my list, because I'm making a list. I have like it's kind of like a mental list, and then I save like the emails. You might have been the one, or hey, Bellis, did you talk to me about it? Because I have some emails. You might be the next one, actually, to be honest. I don't remember. I gotta look. But maybe Abellis isn't here right now. Is Abellis even here? Anyway, all right.
And they do, but not usually a good day.
Yeah, not every day.
I know, Duncan. Yeah, Rob.
And nobody else was with you or anything.
No.
Nobody had, so you said before, no one would have, you never confided in anybody or did something like this with anybody else.
Like, it was really weird. He put it on himself.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. So what I'd like to do is just, and take your time and try to remember as much as you can. But I guess we'd like to go back to one specific incident and then, we'll just kind of play and see what you can remember, and we'll have some questions and stuff. So then you said it was about a year or so ago after, before you were pregnant, or after, just before you were pregnant, and then you had your child. So were you living in Green Bay when you got pregnant?
Yes.
All right, so is that what have happened here in Green Bay? Guy?
Yes.
Okay. Just take your time, just what can you remember?
So, I mean, I remember going home with that person, and then, I don't know. It's just talking.
Did they tell us, see what they did for a living, or were they going to school, or?
The small talk, it's always all matter. But it's very, very blurry. But I can't remember anything.
Do you remember what time of year it was? It was fall
Definitely fall.
out. And you remember what bar?
Okay, this is a weird thing. Like, this is like I was carrying a bottle of tequila around Green Bay. I would hitchhike. I've hitchhiked before, and yeah, this guy. I was really out of it at that time, so
Mm-hmm.
like, I was out of it. Like really hazy.
Was it because you were taking something, or now it's hazy?
I was smoking dope. I wasn't lying. So, and because I was hitchhiking, and it was really
What do you think was weird about it?
trying to remember it now. I can't remember.
What do you remember? Just
Well, right now, I can't get this one guy out of my head, but I never could.
what happened? I mean, is this the last guy that this happened to, or is this somebody else?
It was a black man.
Okay, but this wasn't in the fall, was it? Or is this another time, another incident in which you met somebody? Because I don't want to get too here and there. I kind of want to just try to focus on one particular time, and then we can go to the next, just to help you remember more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to, because then it would throw a lot of questions at you, so I don't want to get you confused and put anything in your head or anything like that. I just kind of want you to, and you take your time, and, just kind of naturally what you remember. And so I guess the starting point would have been like that fall about a year ago. You said that you met the guy hitchhiking in that one time.
Yes,
Okay. And was it a black guy, or was that another time?
I was a black guy.
That was a black guy? Okay, then tell me what occurred.
He brought me back to his place, and he had a whole lot of drugs with him too.
Okay.
And a bunch of different kind of drugs. And then he was like, I can give you this, and this. But I'll do something. And
So what kind of drugs did you use?
um, So I don't know, but around that time there's this cocaine that had like some blue stuff in it. And I mean I used the cocaine on this stuff. Man, it looks like Ajax. I remember that one like clear as day because it looks like Ajax. And then
Those white with like blue specks.
yeah. It's like whatever. And then
What happened with that guy?
that guy we played around and then after that
That's two different
same thing
things.
So you had sex?
had sex.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I think you kind of generalize it, but I mean, playing around. What do you mean by playing around? So you have actual sexual intercourse, or just kissing and touching and stuff, or
Kissing, touching, he ate me out, we put a condom on, we went out.
and so after that is when what kind of drug? What happened?
Well, you know how like after they overdose and I just lay there after that, and that's what I do.
And so how did he overdose?
Same thing. I think it was more fentanyl in there.
And where?
Like,
So he thought it was, he already had it, right?
Yeah, this one's separated.
How did he overdose? Did you help him overdose, or did he overdose on his own?
He went to the bathroom and then I put some stuff in his mouth. So
The stuff that he had, or that you brought.
that's what or no, he had.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you added extra to his line.
Yes.
And so then he dies, right? From the overdose, you're saying?
Yeah, he was out there.
And
Can you describe him? You said he was a heavier set black male?
Heavier set.
age.
Remember?
Were you guys able to hear any of that? I'm sorry, I didn't stop and say what it was. Can you guys understand what she was saying, or you want me to rewind it and go through it? Let me actually see how my thing's downloading to send it to interrogation files. 1 second. It's taking forever. Dang it. It's not even halfway, dude. It's taking so long. Shoot. Do you want me to rewind it and try to go through it? Hold on. Sorry, sometimes. Okay, let's see. Wait, that's 3355. Wait, that's too far back. Hold on. 50. Wait. It is not. Let's see here. Wait, what is she? I missed this. What is she doing right here? She's having like a. Hold on. I wonder what she's thinking of. I don't know. I should make it. If I do a pre-record, I'll do it fast motion so we can actually see.
That what you want?
Oh, I rewound it.
That what you want?
Yes, please.
What do you like from there?
Oh, I rewound it too far. Sorry.
And was it a black guy, or was that?
All right, I'm gonna go right here.
And you had your child. So were you living in New
Wait.
And they do, but not usually a good day.
That's good.
Okay, we're gonna start here, and I'm gonna try to repeat what she says. Sorry.
It's good.
So it's just, this happened with a couple weird calls from people about the Mexican mafia, the cartel being involved. Does that sound familiar or anything to you at all? No?
No.
Not to your knowledge? Maybe or no? Because we've got some calls from people saying that, Mexican mafia or the cartel cut people up. And they do, but not usually a good day.
Yeah. not in Green Bay.
And nobody else was with you or anything?
No.
Nobody had, so you said before, no one would have, you never confided in anybody or did something like this with anybody else?
Like, it was really weird. He put it on himself.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. So what I'd like to do is just, and take your time and try to remember as much as you can. But I guess we'd like to go back to one specific incident and then we'll just kind of play and see what you can remember, and we'll have some questions and stuff. So you said, then you said it was about a year or so ago before you were pregnant, or after, just before you were pregnant, and then you had your child. So were you living in Green Bay when you got pregnant?
Yes.
All right, so that would have happened here in Green Bay? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just take your time, just what can you remember?
So, I mean, I remember going home with that person, and then, I don't know, it's just talking to them.
Did they tell us, see what they did for a living, or were they going to school?
She said she remember going home with him, and then I don't know if she said I kept talking to him, I stopped talking. I don't know. Kept talking to him, maybe.
Oh,
The small talk, it's always out on it. But,
Small talk.
very, very blurry.
Very blurry.
Yeah, I can't remember anything.
do you remember what time of year it was? It was fall out.
Definitely fall.
Fall.
Definitely fall.
And you remember what bar?
Okay, this is a weird thing. This is like I was carrying a bottle of tequila around Green Bay. I would hitchhike.
Remember what bar? She said, this is a weird thing. I was carrying a bottle of tequila and I was hitchhiking.
I would hitchhike before, and yeah, this guy. I was really out of it at that time, so
She said she was really out of it at that time. You could probably heard that already, but
What do you mean?
I was out of it. Like really hazy.
hazy.
Was it because you were taking something, or now it's hazy?
I was smoking dope. I was in mine.
She was smoking dope. But what did she say? I was smoking dope. What? Hold on. Let me see if I can hear what she said.
Hazy.
Was it because you were taking something, or now it's hazy?
I was smoking dope. I was in mine. Because I was hitchhiking. And it was really.
It was really weird. She's taking dope at the time, but smoking dope, but I didn't hear. Did you guys make out what she said after she said I was smoking dope at the time? And then she said it was really weird.
What do you think was weird about it?
Trying to remember it now.
Trying to. He said what was weird about it? Trying to remember it.
What do you remember? Just
Oh, high. Okay, so somebody said she said she was high. So when she said I was smoking dope at the time, I was high. Okay, that falls. I don't know why I can't. Isn't it weird? Like sometimes I can make out things and sometimes I don't. Like when I do subtitles for like Ronnie Watts and stuff, I would listen to it over and over, and eventually, like you would hear things that you couldn't hear like the first 5 times. Then the next time you hear it like clear as day. I feel like I would be able to make this out if I listen to over, but I don't know if I. If it's worth the time listening to it over and over, but hopefully interrogation files will clear it up for us good.
Right now, I can't get this one guy out of my
Doesn't happen.
She can't get this one guy out of her head.
You know, I mean, is this the last guy that this happened to, or is this somebody else?
There's a black man.
So the black man, she's saying she couldn't get out of her head. And this is that one I think they go look for with the two poles and like the one with the tequila night, because I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Okay, but this wasn't in the fall, was it? Or is this another time, another incident in which you met somebody? Because I don't want to get too here and there. I kind of want to just try to focus on one particular time, and then we can go to the next, just to help you remember more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to, because I know we throw a lot of questions at you, so I don't want to get you confused and put anything in your head or anything like that. I just kind of want you to, and you take your time, and, you know, just kind of naturally what you remember. It's like, you know, I guess the starting point would have been like that fall about a year ago. You said that you met the guy hitchhiking in that one time.
Yes.
Okay. And was it a black guy, or was that another time?
Not a black guy.
That was a black guy? Okay, then what tell me what occurred.
He brought me back to his place, and he had a whole lot of drugs with him too.
Okay.
And
He drove her back to her place, but then what did he say? He had a long did she say a long drive?
a bunch of different kind of drugs. And a whole lot of drugs with him too.
I have no idea. Anybody making that out? A long something?
A whole lot of drugs.
A long list? Anybody?
A whole lot of drugs with him.
My God, I know it's like it's something once we know it's gonna be like, oh yeah, a lot of drugs. Is that what somebody says?
A whole lot of drugs.
Yes, I think it is a lot of drugs. Thank you, April. I think that is what she's saying. Okay.
He had a whole lot of drugs. And
He had a lot of drugs. I think that's it. Thank you.
a lot of drugs with him too.
With him. He had a lot of drugs with him. Yes.
A bunch of different kind of drugs.
She's like, did it there, right? Like she's talking about like doing them, right? I think. I don't know the exact words she just used.
I can give you this, and this. You know, allow me to do something like that.
So what kind of drugs did you use?
So I don't know, but around that time there's this cocaine that had like some blue stuff in it. And
That's that one, the Ajax they talk about. So she said, what kind of drugs did you do? She said, cocaine that had this blue stuff in it.
I used the cocaine on this thing. Yeah, it looked like Ajax.
It looked like Ajax.
That one, like, clear as day because it looked like Ajax. And then,
Was it white with like blue specks?
yeah. It was like whatever. And then,
What happened with that guy?
that guy, we played around, and then after that, same thing, overdose.
So you had sex?
Had sex.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I think you kind of generalize it, but I mean, playing around. What do you mean by playing around? So you had actual sexual intercourse, or just kissing and touching and stuff, or
Kissing, touching, he ate me out, we put a condom on, we went out.
and so after that is when what kind of drugs would happen?
Well, you know how after they overdose, I just lay there after that, and how I do.
Okay. And so how did he overdose?
Same thing. I think it was more fentanyl in there.
Anywhere?
Like,
So he already had it with them, right?
Yeah, this one's separated.
How did he overdose? Did you help him overdose, or did he overdose on his own?
He went to the bathroom, and then I put some stuff in his mouth. So.
The stuff that he had or that he brought?
Buffalo died. Or no, he died. He died.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should be added extra to his line.
Yes.
And so then he dies, right? From the overdose, you're saying?
Yeah. He sat there.
And
Can you describe him? You said he was a heavier set black male.
Heavier set.
age,
You remember his name?
first name.
No names.
And the street name?
And do you remember where you were hitchhiking when he picked you up?
East side. East side. There's flagpoles. You know where the flagpoles are on the east side? I can't remember. I know I crashed my car. But, around
Where did he take you to? Where was his house?
Okay, this way.
had those posts, the white posts.
In front of it?
Yeah, like I like 4 of them.
Like big pillars?
Yeah, pillars.
An apartment building or a home?
It's an apartment building.
Big one? Like a lot of
No,
apartments?
it's probably been on 14.
Is it first floor, second floor? And it was his place? Did
Yeah.
you see anything in his house that you thought was weird? Pictures or animals, some people have snakes and all that stuff?
I said something about his painting that was on the wall, but I can't remember. I mean, his house is dirty.
Can you show us if we took you for a ride at some point where this house was?
I could try to,
Okay.
we might be driving around in circles,
You recognize the building with the 4 pillars, what you're
but
saying?
yes.
Do you remember any landmarks that was near? Was that night when he picked you up?
Yeah.
Were you walking any place particular? One someplace?
That's a good question. So,
You said you were near the flagpoles where you got in the car accident.
yeah, okay, so I was going back to my
Gotta quit.
And that's where you got in the car accident prior to that? To the east side, I thought you said.
I'm sorry. I'm like, IBS.
Can you use the bathroom?
Oh my God. Like, what? Really? Wow. I am so confused. I'm so confused. All right. So, let's watch the drive. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. Very hard. Okay, so let me play I'll play it from over here actually. It'll be easier. So oh. Oh, I'm way behind over here. Do you guys want to watch now the drive? So what happens next is they go on that drive. So what do you think on the way back to taking her back to jail? They go on the drive and they're trying to find, now we know they're trying to find that apartment with the pillars of the black guy that she said she killed to see if they could get a name and they could just verify one of the people, just to verify that one of her stories is true, that somebody died of a drug overdose that she said that she did. They just want to be able to verify it, you know? So that's when they drive around. Okay. So let me bring that up. I'll play my pre-record I did of it. It's interesting. So this is all on the same day. Okay. So here we go. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it. Oh, the poll. Wow. It's 50-50. Huh. So the poll where I asked, and a lot of people voted, 527 people voted. Do you think Taylor is telling the truth about killing others? 50-50. Exactly. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. Is anybody in Canton in the chat? Oh, did I miss some super chats, or am I way behind? Hold on a second. Austin, I'm so glad you're back. I actually was gonna ask you the other night if you wanted a mod, but I forgot. So regardless of losing mods or not, I was gonna ask you, to be honest. So let me say hi to a few people. Casey, librarian. Earbuds Ebis. What, Rob? Hey, Rob, how are you? Are you okay, Melanie? You're okay, right? I need to get the wait, what night full of surprises? All right, let me share my screen. This is interesting, dude. I'm like so interested in this. And like I said, when this I might try to clean up the audio too, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna send it to interrogation files. I'm sure I'll just let him do it. He's good. I was gonna say maybe I could try too, but I didn't put it in my Audacity. I just tried to do it in my video editor. But yeah, he probably knows how to do it better. And he offered. He's awesome, you guys. Go check it out. His channel. He is awesome. He's one of those channels that he gets like the files, and it could be just like, a case you really, it doesn't have to be one of these big name cases. They're so interesting. He gets like all the files, and then he like combines them together into a story. You know how like some of those other channels do that, where it's like he shares the files and he tells the story of what happened as he's sharing the files. And it's just like a pre-record. And it's just like, how I go through each file separately, like he makes it into like a big story, and just like, it narrates. He has like a really good voice, and he does the voiceover and shares the files and stuff. So it's really good. I love it. And he's a super nice guy. Like he's freaking awesome. Like for the whatchamacallit, the Shonda and Shonda and Paul case. So there's a few different ways you could order those files. So like, I did the phone calls were separate. There's 3 different ways. So he had ordered something that I was just about to order, and he said, hey, I could send you. So he had all the stuff up on his channel, but there was one thing he didn't have up on the channel, the incident report. And he's like, I could just send you that. I'll send it to you right now if you want it. So then I was like, well, then what else do you get with those if I order it? And he's like, this, and that. And he sent me a couple of the body cams he didn't put on his channel. And he's like, this is all that you really get. So I'm like, well, then, because you have to pay for it. So I was like, okay. So he's like, you don't even really need to order him. So he sent me all the other stuff. So there's stuff on his channel that he had that we watched. And then any of the stuff he didn't play, he sent it to me. So I was like, okay, I didn't even need to go buy those ones. How cool. And this is when I first like met him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he just sent them to me, like stuff he didn't even use on his channel. And it was good stuff, dude. It was 2 body cams he didn't use. And then the incident report. So yeah, it was really awesome. So, and now he just offered to clean up the audio. You just don't find people like that around the YouTube streets. You really don't. There's a lot of fakeness. I mean, there's a lot of good people, but there's a lot of people that you like pretend that they're like nice and stuff. But in reality, they wouldn't help you out if it doesn't help them in a way. I mean, not to be mean, but if it's not helping them in some way, so it might come across as they're like being really nice and like, but in reality, it's like they're getting something from it. But like for him, like there was nothing he was nothing he was getting from it. He was just helping me out, you know, and it's just really awesome. Wait, what is going on? The reason I think some of it's made up because fantasies, but by her body language, she is going off memory of fantasy. She closed it off. No, wait. The reason I think some of it's made up is fantasy is by her body language, and she's going off memory of or fantasy. She's closed it off. You know what? I was thinking when we were watching it. I was thinking like, we should try to request behavior panel. I might write them and see and give them the file and be like, hey, can you do body language? But you guys, please remember with this, and even I think they'll say it. Most body language people will say it's like not an exact science. Like, don't make any conclusions on it. I'm not sure though if they are, but they're awesome. But like, just because they say something, it's not like 100%. You know, it's a very awesome tool and I love them and they're my go-to. That's who I watch when I want to do body cam. But don't let it like interfere with like your natural instinct of what you're feeling. I wouldn't. I never use it as I like make sure I form my own opinion before I watch it. So therefore, I'm not watching it biasly. I just want to get like that natural instinct of like my natural intuition of it instead of like let's say I watched that first and then I watched it, I would have a biased perception of it. I would not be able to watch it without their thoughts of what it. So I like to just watch it. No bias. Just watch it and like get my own feeling and then use it as a tool. So if they do it and there's still something you disagree, don't just be like, well, I was wrong. They could be wrong too sometimes. And I'm sure they would admit it, but it is still a good tool, but because everybody's different. Here, this is the issue I have with body language for true crime. And like I said, it's awesome, but you need a baseline, right? Think about what on true crime, what interviews they have. What are the interviews they're gaining a baseline from? Is when there's like a murder or some traumatic thing or something that they're going through that they are not normal, like that they're not, there's never going to be a good baseline for a lot of these things because let's say, oh, the kid's missing, that's your family member, you're doing an interview on like a news channel. Are you going to be able to get a good baseline? No, you won't, because you're already at a heightened state because somebody just got murdered or your kid is missing or whatever you are in that. Like if you're the suspect or if you're, you know what I'm saying? And you're also doing an interview in front of a news, either whether it be a TV or whether it be a talk show or whatever you're doing. So I just still don't think you can get a true baseline on that because you're already in a situation where you're heightened and you're not on a normal level. So I just am very careful with that, but I still like it. I'm not saying there's a lot to learn. Obviously they know what they're doing, but I just don't like to like be like, well, I'm just going to let go with what I felt or whatever. But yeah. Hey, Megan. All right, so let's watch that. Hey, Liz. I feel like I really, okay, let me share my screen real quick. Hold on. Okay. This is my pre-record, so it's going to have a little bit of music on the downtime. But remember, the music is only at redacted audios, guys. It would have been silent, but I might as well play the one I edited, right? Okay. So now they're going on a drive. Now we know exactly what they're looking for. Okay. Oh, I thought I shared it. Hold on. Silly. it? Oh, hold on. That's what it is. My audio doesn't work through when I share it on that screen. Hold on. Let me change my earphones. Wow. Okay.
Every moment, every chance, I'll be there with the keys to your heart. Every single day, I will ask you to say these goodbyes to you.
All right. Well, east side or west side?
That's right.
Across the bridge?
The thing is, I gotta find this place first. So I'm gonna assume, like.
Do you think it was east side or west side?
No, it's east side. I just gotta find
When we get on the bridge, we're going to go to the west side. So give me an area on the east side to get in here.
You know where Mason is, or?
That's Mason right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which way you want to go?
You want to go east or you want to go west?
Yeah, east.
All right, so we got to get to Mason Street. That's what you're telling me, right? So rate of 1 to 10. Rate of 1 to 10. How's that pork sandwich?
Oh man, it was a 6.
6? Not great.
It was good. It was good. I just should have got the ribs.
Unfortunately, at one place, I don't think it was open.
Yeah, it was close. They went there.
Yeah.
Which window open or closed? Back there or closed?
Oh, crap. Thank you. So Mason's one street over, right?
Yep.
Okay.
When you get on there, or you want to go straight?
Just keep going straight.
How long have you had that, the phone you have now, how long have you owned it?
Since 2020.
So you said your locations are on, right? You said that?
Correct.
Okay. And then do you have a Gmail account?
It's all hooked up. There's like 5 of them on there.
You have 5 Gmail accounts?
Yeah.
For what?
Because like I got my name.
For as long as you care for me, I'm destiny is on. Every moment, every chance, I'll be there with the keys to your heart. Love you, heart. Every single day, I will ask you to say these 5 words to your love. L-O-V-E-Love. L-O-V-E-Love. You're my reason to breathe. You're my reason to feel good. You're my reason to heal. When I'm down and I'm on my knees.
Nobody can see it from the side, just, you know.
That's good. I'm trying to crack my back, but like I can't get
Your
it.
back bothered it?
Yeah, it's all good.
Me too. Actually, a 24-year-old lady likes 80s rock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
I got the song on my Spotify.
You listen to SoundCloud? You listen to SoundCloud? You should listen to my boys a mixtape, Frostbite Season.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard a song about it.
Expo.
What did she say? That's what I don't understand. What boys is she talking about? My boys Frost. What did she say? Like, what did she? Hold on.
Listen to SoundCloud? You should listen to SoundCloud. You listen to SoundCloud? You listen to SoundCloud? You should listen to my boys a mixtape, Frostbite Season.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard a song about it.
Expo.
Oh, wait, why did I do that? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. I meant to, give me 1 minute. Okay. I think this is where I left off, right? I'm sorry, guys. I hit the wrong button and then I went on. Nope. Yeah, that's awesome. So cat. I like your name. I did, Mac. Yeah, I did watch the Family Feud. Yes, I did. It was funny, mommy. They talking about the mommy one. Yeah. It's on SoundCloud, but she was saying, "Who's her boys?" Though, you should listen to my boys on SoundCloud. I don't know what she means by that. Oh, DJs. She didn't mean anything personal, like her boys. I thought she was talking about like. These 5 lines to your love. So it's somewhere around here now. That's all I know.
All right.
Take a right.
Is there a right somewhere in here?
Yep.
So this will look for the white pillar apartment building, right?
Yep.
All right. I know of one not terribly far from here, but I don't know one this direction.
Okay.
But we'll go right. If that's where you want to go, we'll go
All I
right.
know is that I remember that starlight right there, and that is it. Gas prices went up. Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get ugly with gas prices.
Yep.
Remember color brick or anything that the building?
No, Rob, this is a whole different murder. So she's charged with the murder of Shad. She dismembered him. They have that. They have his body. They found him. She just got done telling in the interview that she's killed 6 to 8 other men. They're trying to verify one of those. This is in the past. She's not even charged with any of those murders. So I don't even know if they're believing her, but they want to see, okay, can we verify at least one of these people did die from a drug overdose? So no, but she's charged with the one that they have. Yeah. You should check out the case if you're not that familiar with it. It is pretty crazy. The trial was just last year.
Pillars.
That's white pillars.
Just white pillars, but
Yeah, there's the house.
So the website got white pillars, and I know at least one on the east side that's got white pillars over by Preble High School.
There's the black guy, she said.
Somewhere around here.
Pillars.
We can check them out.
I don't know any houses. I mean,
go take a right on Victoria. There's those ones in there. I don't know if there's any more on this side.
I don't think there's any white pillar. Maybe be wrong.
I don't think there's any apartment buildings.
It's called apartment buildings on
To the
Victoria,
south.
but I don't know if any white. None of them got pillars.
Yeah.
They all look the same. They all look just like these.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you remember?
Wow, like white pillars, like.
I mean, you said starlight or something, or?
Yeah, because I was walking.
You don't remember going to the west side with them?
No.
I would like to maybe find one that looks.
Maybe over in Eastman there
You
might
can
be.
tell us if it's similar, right?
Right.
Like, or maybe I want to make sure we're thinking of the same kind of building.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yes. This place got good food right there.
Quick trip.
No,
Oh, the Mexican restaurant there? They
Yeah.
do good food.
Really good carnitas and everything.
I really like tostadas and I like tamales.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I love tamales.
I love tamales.
Yes. The more authentic, the better. Corn just tastes so good with chicken or. I once had a young lady do a ride along with me. She wanted to go on law enforcement. She's a young Hispanic girl, and she did a ride along with me, and I kind of said I like the food. So she had it when her mom and grandma get together and they make tamales. She brought me a bunch in a hot dish. It was so good. I ate tamales so I couldn't eat anymore.
I would too. So good.
And they're handmade by someone who knows how to make them, right? Not out of a restaurant.
Yeah, it's good.
What was the recipe? I don't know if there's anything over here.
I'm trying to think.
The
I
pillars.
think so. There might be some on East Van Avenue.
No, we're kind of that way. I'm thinking of the one. For some reason, I'm thinking there's one off of right by Preble.
Yeah. We're gonna go that way.
Almost got pillars over there. It's got pillars over there?
No.
No, there's no pillars.
No.
That's all townhouses.
There's just
Well, there's some permits.
there's no pillars though.
They're gonna be big pillars.
Hmm?
They're gonna be big pillars, like
Stand out.
probably 10 footers.
Big footers.
We'll get you out of work and on the road home, and the traffic jam next. The 1057 W835.
So when I say pillars, no, that's obviously not it. It's a house. But I'm thinking of white pillars like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about those too.
All right. So we need to find an apartment that's got those pillars. There's a bunch on the west side.
Yeah. Could have been, but I thought it was on the east side because it wasn't very far from the Starlight. So, is Scott in custody or no?
Nope.
Thank you, CRCPD or CRCTPC. Thank you.
That's the reason I thought this one had pillars, but I'm mistaken.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Going to the end of East Van Avenue. I'm not 100% sure, but
We'll go up that way, and then can't think of it. We can always come back and
yeah.
Yeah.
watch her again. You get permission to look at your phone, so we always look at your phone for, like you said, your location data is on.
Yeah.
Is it always on?
Oh, yeah, it is.
You turn it off ever on purpose because of something like this?
So, no, sometimes I just won't bring my phone.
You just don't bring your phone?
Yeah.
So that's possible?
I don't like bringing my phone sometimes at all. It helps when they ask for my number, so I say, I'll just write it down.
Oh, it was loud. Let's go there. Almost done downloading, but watch when I download that to send to the interrogation files. Watch it somehow it won't. It'll be like glitch, so I have to redo it. Why do I feel like it's gonna happen? Oh, good night, Knob today. Hey, no,
Thanks for any bells for now. Huh?
Just running through the end of Eastman.
None.
I'll call the jail and say we're on our way.
Guy puts the battery where you're not supposed to put a battery.
Besides that one building that you acknowledge,
Yeah.
that's about it.
What's that?
Except for that one building that you acknowledge. The one with the little white pillar. Little white pillar. It's just like little tiny. Like those.
In the Eastman.
Tell you what, we'll do a little digging. We'll look at the addresses that got the blurs you described.
It could have been just two, not like those over there.
Yeah, and I get that.
I thought there was four, but
There very well could be, but what we're looking for is to have you go, oh, yep, this is the place.
Right.
And if that's not that, then
yeah,
not that helpful because there's hundreds of buildings that got a couple small overhang pillars, you know.
Yeah.
There's 4 pillars.
oh, look at that.
Does that look familiar?
Yeah, it looks really familiar. But,
Can't say.
it's kind of because like I live around here.
What's that?
It's kind of because like I lived around here, but
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, this
Yeah,
is
we're not-
where you were living, right?
Yeah.
we're looking for you to say.
So it's not in this area because this is where you were just living.
No.
I guess we're looking for is an outside chance you can take us to or remember going to a certain area and then find it, find the actual address and say, yep, this is where it was. I remember because I went and got a key made. I remember because I went and locked the door, But if that's not the case. That's not the case.
Yeah. I haven't seen these guys super clear in a while. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Dave Groff here again. We're bringing her back. We're bringing Taylor back. All right. Yeah, probably like 5 minutes. We're just getting to university from. All right. Okay. Bye.
Let me ask you this, Taylor. And we didn't ask. I don't know if Dave. I don't know if he asked this the day before, but do you have any idea why that some of these things
Reoccur?
No, I mean, do you have why? Have you ever thought about why you have these urges? Why you like these things?
No.
You kind of mentioned a few times that you're, right? You said that, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is there a reason?
I really wouldn't. I wouldn't know how to start to explain myself on that one at all. So I just keep on not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he asked, why do you have these urges? But she said she's not sure. I mean, she couldn't answer. She probably doesn't know, There's, I think, a lot of therapy to dig into, like, what is the underlying reason. And, I mean, people come to the conclusion, I don't know, if she will have, like, a very obvious thing going on that she could find, which I do think there is some stuff, but I'm just saying, like, she probably is being honest when she says she doesn't know. I wonder if she's been through some therapy since.
What's that? Well, you have Dave's card.
Yeah, I do.
So if something pops up, you can always ask to send us a kite to talk to you, or see if the guard will contact us by phone and come talk to you.
Alright, sounds good.
Hey, Shorty, what's up?
Or have them send us an email saying you want to talk to us. Fair enough?
Sounds good. love this place.
Seriously, or start being sarcastic?
I actually don't even know.
Have you talked to any other inmates about what you're in here for?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't like talking to people. I like staying by myself.
No one's approached you or said anything to you.
That's but they can make me playing cards.
But I mean about the case.
No. I like sticking to myself.
PD detectives bringing an inmate back.
God, we really already listened to 30 minutes. It did not seem like it. So I still don't think because she couldn't find the address that means that it didn't happen. Remember, this was still years ago from what it seemed like. I know she didn't have an exact date on this one. I know she said she started when she was 16. There was 1 and 2, 2017. She doesn't have exact dates on all of them, but I know this last one wasn't just like, it was like a few years ago, right? From what she's saying, it wasn't just like recently. So I don't know if it's that weird she couldn't find it. I mean, I don't know how I feel. I feel like I bet you that first thing happened where she was with somebody and they overdosed, and that's when she realized that she liked that, maybe. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I would say yes. I think some of that happened. That's my guess. Or that's my opinion. Like, I would say maybe not as many as she said, or maybe, but I do think it's like, I do think it's at least she's done it before. Unless if that was like her fantasy of doing it. So she had it all planned out and she like maybe hallucinated it on drugs sometimes. And then she couldn't tell the difference, between like, she thinks it really happened, but maybe it really didn't. But in her head, she thinks it's true. I don't know. Okay, so I am going to, as soon as I get this, I'll send this to interrogation files. Hopefully he'll get the audio and I'll upload it pre-recorded that interview and hopefully we'll make it out. But it goes a good live. I mean, good content at least. Sorry if I screwed it up in any way, but I wish I could do it over, but I can't. So I'll just try to do a pre-record of the interview and yeah. Thanks, Melanie. Thank you. I know I was so looking forward to doing this because it's huge. It's like nobody ever talked about her, saying she killed multiple people. I don't know. Thanks, Megan. Thanks, It's Just Me. Soul. Scott. Dope Cat. Wyatt. I got my ear fixed today. That's some good news, right? Thanks, Melanie. I know there's still some documents that I want to read through too. And then I got these other ones and I can't get them to work on the disc. I might send it to Soul and have her. Soul, do you think Chuck could maybe do it? I'm going to download that software. Sarah, yours didn't work. I think it's the disc. I really think it's the disc. There's something that I don't know. But so I'm going to try to download the other software. If it doesn't work, so I could send it to you. You could see if Chuck can figure it out. If not, they're going to have to do something because I think that disc is locked or something. It's making me mad. Man, I wish I could look through that. It sucks, but I'll try to keep looking, try to figure it out. I know. I was just excited and I wanted to be in it, and I was, I was in it a part of the time, but I was so excited to like go through and talk with you and like actually be focused on it. And I wasn't able to do that. I mean, a part of it, but I just wanted to be in it. I was looking forward to do it so much because it was like huge. It was like, wow, I didn't know that. I can't wait to discuss it with you. And all right, I'm gonna go, guys. It still was. I know it was right. It was great. It was great. I'm not saying that. I don't know. I wish I could have had more fun going through it myself. And I did though. I mean, I'm glad you guys got to hear it and stuff. All right. Thank you, Dope Cat. Yeah, we have to do the Sarah Boone trials. Oh, that's in October. So. Thanks, Megan. Oh, Rebecca, thanks. Anyway, thank you, Dingbat. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Jordy. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Oh, thanks, guys. I don't know what's next. I'm trying to think. So I'm trying to figure out like what to say as far as what's going to be next. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think. I almost want to do this one over. Dang it. I wanted her. Dang it. Well, when he does the audio for that, maybe if he cleans up the audio, we can listen to it again, and we could talk more about it. And I'll be so into it. Mods, you take care of the chat. Leave me out of it. That's what you guys do. And then if there's an issue, I'll handle it privately. Maybe I'll get you guys some more help. So everybody's and then I could just focus on my video. Mods, do your thing. I trust you. You guys do your thing. Let me focus on my video, and that's all I ask. So I'll try to maybe get a couple more mods to help, and hopefully you guys will be able to handle it in the chat. And if there's an issue, I'll deal with it after, and then let me just focus on my video. That's all I ask. And everybody respect everybody. Mods, no fighting against each other, and everyone will be okay. We're all adults. The whole point, I guess, is so I could just focus on my video and I don't have to deal with it during the live because I have to focus on what I'm doing. So I just need mods to like be able to just take care of it so I don't have to worry about it. And then if there's something I need to deal with after, then I can. But so yeah, I might be looking for a couple more. I have Austin I added, but I might need a couple more. I'm gonna look at my list and see, and then you guys will have plenty of help, and you guys could work it out. Yeah, thank you, Chris. East Tennessee. I hope Allie's okay. Melanie, you talked to her? I hope. I don't know. I like Allie. I hope she's okay. I haven't seen RL today. I'm gonna see if Abellis. I don't know. Abellis wasn't here today, but I don't know. She might have. I'm trying to think if she was one of the people that volunteered. I'll have to see. There was a few, and I just have to see because I have like a list. I have the emails that I save, and then we'll have to go from there. Oh, thank you, Tennessee Shine. Oh, thank you. And Cryptic, did I thank you? Oh, yeah, that was, I think I thanked you earlier, right? Thank you. And thank you, Tennessee. Oh, my wind down. I'm just doing a quick little wind down, but I'm over here being like a baby because I want to do this again. So when I get the audio, we might listen to that again, you guys, and have better audio. Plus, I'll hear more. The more I listen to it, like we'll be able to hear more. And I just think that like it's worth going over again. So, yeah. All right. Well, Tiny, hi. Hello. Hey, Casey. Librarian. All right, guys. Well, I had fun. I did. I still had fun. I had fun. I just wish I could have been more in the moment and more into it like I wanted to, but I still was on and off. But all right, bye guys.